I'm here, fellas. Hi, Creeper74836. Nice to see you. This song goes hard. Let me turn it down just a little bit. The song's called Oopsie Poopsie by Da Dude. Ain't that cute? Alright. Let's get this show on the road. I'm gonna do some fork knife first. And then I will do some... Ooh. My cookie clicker, bro. That's loud. Hold on, let me edit that. Volume mixer. Let's go a little further down with that. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead. I'll play some Fortnite for a little bit, but I'm not gonna linger on it too much. I saw what you guys said in that poll. I really appreciate all of, like, everyone's participation in that. And I'm gonna start streaming art more. More art, more video editing. I love video editing. Like, I've been getting back into it, and it's been really, like, nostalgic and therapeutic for me. Today, there's not gonna be anyone. It's just gonna be me. Jiggle, jiggle. Hooray. Okay. No. All I do is get copyright strike no matter what. Is this me, or is this a little loud for some reason? I don't know why. Here, let me do some volume mixing real quick. Fortnite, I'm gonna go down just a bit. Alright, that's good. Let me know if that's good on your end, guys. That's the sound of my tablet booting up. Ooh. I have a turkey leg. Pardon, turkey wing. This shit is delicious. Ooh. Bro, this turkey wing fucking good as hell. I'm fucking this shit up. Oh yeah. It's fucking good. Let's see. Alright. I'm here. Snobby Shores. Pleasant Park. Lonely Lodge. Lonely Lodge. Woo! Going down to Lonely Lodge, where the lonely people gather, and I lodge. Going down to Ram Ranch. That ranch really rocks. 2 cheers for Ram Ranch. Ram Ranch. Lonely Lodge, more like Lodge by Cog. Lonely, more like not enough bitches around the lodge. We have fun here. Alright, let's see, fellas. Let's get this bread. Alright. Fork knife. On stream. Okay. Let's get that. Let's get that bread. Running around. Gonna get this chest. Boom. Open. Alright. Scope assault. Ooh, that instead. I just prefer it. Ooh. Nom. 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 Trying out a new overlay. It might not work. But I'm trying it. And I'm gonna see. Ho. Ho, show. Whoa. Sorry, that's my, do you actually can enable a sound on your PC that tells you if your caps lock is pressed? Here, I'm gonna open up my shit down here. Alright. I just need to have that open and being able to see. I also should have an overlay on right now. I'm not sure if that's working or not. I guess we'll find out when someone does something. Ooh. Nice. Alright, where's the next one? Alright, there we are. Woo! Okay. Whoa! Woo! Lonely Lodge. I lodge my codge. How many times am I gonna make that joke? However times the goblin in my head needs to. Alright, I need to start killing people now. Like, I'm tired. People need to start dying. People need to start dropping. Ooh. Bush. 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 Oh? Is it in the floor or is it over there? Probably floor. Let's get our little tight asses down here. Or it's above. Ah. There you are. I really need to find a better audio mixing software. I tried using Voice Meter. It's just so confusing. It's just really confusing. It was like, it just turned me off entirely. Ooh, supply drop. There will be people. Ooh. Let's go. Let's not go. Someone get it? I could easily get there. I just need time. Oh, no, it's gone. Fuck. I was lacking. They caught me lacking. They caught me slacking. I'm on the road now. 54 now. Oh, hand cannon. Don't mind if I do. Bush. I think I should keep this instead. Bush won't get me back up to, 50 shield. As much as I love Bush. Here, let me turn up the music now. Music needs to turn up now. Music needs to turn up now. Music needs to turn up now. I like this song. Woo! Turn up now. I'd like to turn up right now. Bam. Gotta cut. Okay. I bet there is nothing left. Oh. It's full on shields at least. Oh. Fighting. Let me get up on that mountain ridge. I gotta go to my thinking room for a while. Is that at me? I see a little ant right there. Hold on, let me put on my fucking glasses. My bitch ass needing my fucking glasses. Alright. Yeah, I see a little ant over there, but I doubt that I'll be able to get to him. There's no point. Once again, getting my tight little bitch ass out of here. Oh, I have to go to him now. Well. I feel like there's someone in those houses over there. Okay. 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 Woo! Oh, I see. Are you a bot by chance? Oh, bye. That was mean. I was just trying to run up to you and say hi. Now I gotta switch golf carts. It's fucked up. No. Whee! Whee! Drift. Drift. Grinches. Let's go. There's nothing left for me here. Grinches. Grinches. Oh, fighting up ahead. Oh, I see you. I want a piece of that. You get a piece of that action. Oh, I don't have anything scoped. Fuck, I don't have a single scope thing. I have to get up in there now. There's another person here. I just saw that. There's another person here somewhere. Yeah, do not trust like that. Bro, how many times do I gotta turn this damn radio off? Bro! What are you doing? Behave. Ride my golf cart. I like to drive. I like to ride my golf cart. I like to drive. I like to ride. Oh, I see. Come on out, little chicken. Come on out. Daddy's waiting. Well, I'm coming. Too smart. I see you running. Are you low? Oh, you were very low. Woo! Well, let's head on back. Give me that. Has anyone here watched Poppy the Performer? It's a very traumatizing show, even if you're an adult. I watched it like a few years ago, and none of the images have left my mind since. And I showed it to my sister, and she was like, "You are not making me watch a single episode more of this." Imagine if I had that playing on the side while I was doing like some art. That'd be fucking hilarious. Is that really just there? Get my tight little ass over there. What is that? Tactical shotgun. I don't know where the person went. Oh. That's not a real person. Fuck! Hold on, stop moving. There we go. Bruh. Yay! just get down to the wire. I don't know how many bots are left in this game. Whoa. Someone just left this free chug jug here. Don't mind if I fucking do. I'm getting greedy. Ooh. Here. I should take that. Come on, let's go, let's go! Woo! What is that in there? Oh, bush. I'll take it. Was I here before? No, I wasn't. Alright. What? It didn't... Bro. Okay. Move. Getting a little late to be driving around in a car, isn't it? Huh. Oh, I see that. Oh, really? Whoop. Oh, Lord. I'm completely exposed. I don't want to use my chug. I might need it for a really late game engagement. I have nowhere else. I'm gonna need to go to... Oh, God. See? And I needed that. What? Oh, God. Alright, that's it. No more Fortnite. That was it. No more Fortnite. I'm dead. I'm setting up my art side of things. Just give me a moment. And I also want to play, like, I want to play, not play it, but I want to put on something for you guys to watch while I am drawing. Control save. Awesome. Bum 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 ba 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 ba. All right, a nice suitable canvas. There we are. And let me edit stream crafting stream schedule. There we are. Let's see, there's not much content that isn't copyrighted. I mean, I could watch Bluey. Do you guys like Bluey? I fucking love Bluey. That shit makes my heart, like, go, oh. I fucking love Bluey. Here, I'll see. Boot, doot, doot. Doot, doot, doot. I'm trying to see what I could put on the background that wouldn't necessarily be copyright striked. Because there's a few shows I really don't want to put on Poppy the Performer in the background. Actually, I could put on the new Nightmine video to play. I love Nightmine. Alright. I want to see if I can stream this always on the top window. Let's see. Let's see. Window capture. Shit. Ah! It works! Alright. I'll put that right here. And I'll comment on what's going on. I'm not just gonna use his content. I'm not Sniper Wolf.
Good. Our topic for tonight has to do with comforts.
There we go.
Of a kind, anyway. At least for a little while. This
Why does
game
it
I
sound
found
like that?
is a long-standing subgenre of online horror stories.
Sounds grainy. Why does it sound like that? Everything has been sounding a little grainy. Let me check my headphones. My headphone audio. Here, does this fix it?
Telling. A few prominent examples.
No. What about
You
now?
may think of immediately all
Ah.
Background, Pets Cop, Diminish, Catastrophe Pro, and Buy a Bear Doll.
Alright.
The setup is always similar and relates to the title of the subgenre. The
Alright, let's
game is
go.
found. The game is altered from its original version, or Too Strange to Believe was developed.
Let's go.
In recent years, we've seen excellent creativity
I
in the ways
found
those stories branch
this
and differ from that
online.
point. Tonight, I'd like to introduce
Where it
you
was
to the
like
most
this
different
nice
example
screen
I've seen in a
schedule
while.
where it's like, oh, you see it like
Comfortable
right
may be
here.
the best way to describe the opening
There's like a
act of
few
a
elements of this I
deep sleeper
really like.
non-fiction story called Rapid Eyes. Why do I describe it like that? Because as
I'm
I
gonna
say
analyze
this,
that.
the channel has only 241
Like, I really
subscribers,
like
and not a single
this.
video out of its current 11 has over 1,000 views. Not even the highest view count has cracked 500. And that, in my
And
opinion,
I really like
is a crime.
that the list is kind of like
I'd like
this.
to offer you an
And I
opportunity.
like the
How
silhouette.
would you, in a night of this growing calm and cold of the season,
And I like that there's a
like to
space
enjoy
for
an
like the
undiscovered gem of a
dates.
journey, which starts in an atmosphere akin to those You're in a Dream playlist videos, exploring a mystery alongside a single
I
character,
like that.
finding
I'm
yourself
gonna
in a
sketch something
progressively
out.
darker and more unnerving situation that's growing to envelop them.
Maybe I could have
You,
something like where it's like
the character, a game they found and can't delete, and all its ambient workings, from the calm feelings to a mounting air of dread.
mountain
Playlist for
air
Rapid Eyes.
dread.
This project is in the video description, going up to Rapid Eyes 11 as of this
Stream.
moment. You may also just head over to the channel if you're viewing on a device that won't access playlist prompts at this moment, and follow in sequential order. It's worth the trip. And as I always mention, nothing feels the same viewed outside of its original presentation in this field.
Schedule.
Do yourself a nice, calm, cold service.
And I would like it if like it had like
View
a little
Rapid
drop
Eyes
down
in
like
its current
this.
run by yourself.
Hold on. This
and
is
let it do its work on you. And once you're done, simply come back here. I'll be waiting.
I'll be honest, I
Go on.
never do that.
See
I
what the
like to
game has
hear
to
the
offer.
analysis and then I like to watch it. And then I will come back and I'll rewatch the
There you
Nightmine
are.
video. Cuz I
How
like
do
to
you
have
feel?
like I don't know,
Tough
it's like
enough to leave off
that
on,
thing where you
wasn't
skip to
it?
the end of the book.
You're not just with the player anymore, though. Let's go back over the journey and witness how this experience achieves its atmosphere.
Okay.
I don't think there's a better opening than the sheer intro of Rapid Eyes #1.
All right. What is it?
So I'm kind of documenting this because I've had somewhat of a strange problem recently. So you can see this
Like
program
that?
on my desktop here, Rapid Eyes. It's that little eye icon you see right there. And there's this problem I have with it because I have no idea what this program is. I don't know what it does. I don't know the point. And every time I
Like
try to delete it,
here.
it just comes back a day or so later. I've tried running virus scans, I've tried tracking it down on my computer. None of that has worked. I even went as far as to do a complete fresh install of Windows. As you can see, I mean, everything here is brand new. And lo and behold, it is still there. Yeah, okay, thanks Windows. Sure, I don't care. It's still there.
Kofukustream.
And so at this point, I feel like I got nothing to lose. I might as well click on it. Because if I don't figure out what this thing is, I think it's just going to drive me crazy. So, let's give it a shot.
What?
Oh. It's a game? This is not what I was expecting. I'll keep it honest. Yeah, I mean, there it is. Rapid Eyes.
Oh, it's like the opening of Iron Lung.
Well. Yeah, no, this is certainly not the type of thing I was expecting to see when I clicked on this.
One of the most interesting feelings that comes from this project is the result
Who
of
the fuck
opening
are
on a
you?
clean slate desktop. While we do
Apify.
have a story reason for
Yeah.
it, the feeling is still there, isn't it?
Just tell me
An
in chat.
establishment of a sense of cleanliness, order, and calm.
If something's wrong, just tell me in
Except
chat.
for this one prominent object in the landscape.
I'm not
An
gonna add
anomaly
you on Discord.
demanding attention.
It's kind of, Are you a bot by
Oh.
chance?
Okay.
I think you might be a
WASD?
bot.
Normal controls?
Yeah. Let me check that out real quick.
Yeah, that's,
I'm gonna put this dude on blast. Let's see this. Apophilia. videos, clips, chat, nothing. Haven't responded to anything I just said. Yeah, you're a bot. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Deleted. And you are banned. Bye bye. There we
This
go.
is interesting. Yeah, I'll be completely honest. This is not what I was expecting at all. How did this even get on my computer? I mean, this is an entire like video game. I do not understand. Okay, well, I guess there's kind of only
Well,
one
this should
way
be
to go.
smaller.
So.
And
I,
then
mean, I like playing video games, but not ones like this.
I should have like a little wreck.
Got some nice ocean
I actually
waves.
have like a full of
It's
Becky.
very foggy, I will say that.
Looks a little weird zoomed out, but this is what it looks like.
Yeah.
Stream schedule, week of. And then
Yeah, I mean, there's not much to say. I'm not like I'm not a Let's Player, you know.
I'm not a
great
Let's Player,
commentary.
not great
Not
commentary.
that there's much to comment on. It's just kind of a bridge in an ocean.
It's actually good that our player isn't anything near a Let's Player. This is not the type of experience for constant commentary. The moments of silence allow us to know the ambience of the game world. The feeling welling up from the waves that surround the long boardwalk. The atmosphere can even be said to permeate the commentary when the player does speak.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, no, it's like a giant tower looking thing, and it's ever so slightly jiggly for some reason.
It is kind of jiggly.
Kind of like, okay, I can jump, but I can't just like climb up it. Is there anything around it? Carefully maneuver around here. No, okay, it's just a dead end.
That
Jeez,
looks
that's,
bad.
That's scary. Can I like interact with it or anything?
Alright.
E R F Q 1 2 3 4 5 G. No. Okay.
No.
Control. No. All right. Yeah. Okay. Well. It's certainly interesting. Can't say. Can't say I was expecting this.
The scenario is odd, mysterious,
Yes.
but not in a way that's threatening or concerning. You do wonder what's up with the tower, and hope for something more to come of this.
Yes.
Rapid
I
Eyes number
do.
2 assures us there is.
I've been checking up. It's been about a week since I last uploaded, and I've been checking up on the game
Okay.
pretty much every day just to see if anything's changed. And up until now, nothing has changed. But today, I woke up, launched the game, and I mean, it looked completely different. I immediately closed out because I knew I wanted to record it. So here I am. So let's just hop into it and see what happened. Yeah, this is what
I
saw.
like that,
I mean,
but
is,
I'm kind
is
of not
like the
married
first
to this
episode.
idea.
Wow,
I kind of
okay.
like maybe
So,
something else.
I mean, it looks like we're in like a forest or something. Nice, starry night, something.
Astarion.
Huh.
Baldur Gate 5. Hold on.
Yeah, this is wow. They even move. Okay, this is a lot more
There you
advanced
go.
than. Did the trees move too? My God. Okay, this is a lot more advanced than the first one was. Oh my God.
Oh, Minecraft. Minecraft.
Yeah, this is cozy. If it weren't so mysterious and kind of creepy, it'd be nice. But this is certainly not.
Actually, that's where the player is wrong, I'd argue.
Oh.
It does feel nice. It is cozy. Though I can understand a lack of music or certain other elements to finish establishing the effect may leave it with a sense of emptiness that isn't exactly peaceful.
Yeah.
What struck me immediately on viewing this area is that it speaks to the idea of novice construction. This is the sort of game concept that one might build in Unity as a pure beginner testing their understanding of development process. It's not much of a game at all, right? It's atmospheric, it's comfortable, but it's amateur. And yet,
Okay.
that amateur look and feel is, itself, a certain comfort, isn't it?
Yeah.
There are developers who crave this atmosphere for players and design the look on purpose to achieve it.
Oh, there's a
Oh.
note. Okay. Did I miss? I don't think I missed it. I feel like I would have noticed. I noticed this one pretty well. Okay. All right. Press E. All right, I will.
Mhm.
E didn't
Mhm.
do anything in the. Let it be known, E did not do anything in the last level. So clearly the game's trying to guide me along here. But let's see.
Ooh. Envy and jealous jealousy. Envy is when you want something that someone else has. This feeling buries itself deep inside you and will never let you rest until you attain that thing. Jealousy is when you feel threatened that something you have will be taken by someone else. Which do you have? I'd say I have a healthy amount of both. I think envy and jealousy are two human emotions. I wonder what's the theme of this? What is this theme?
Wow. I mean,
Okay.
thanks for the thanks for the lesson, I guess. But
The life lesson.
it's kind of a strange note. I don't know. I was expecting like Slenderman or something. You know, this definitely has that vibe to it. But no, just a nice little lesson on words and their meaning. Okay.
I'd like you to take note of that. The mention by the player of expecting Slenderman as if this were Slender the 8 pages. It might have occurred to you too, looking at this environment and the
Yeah.
rows of tall trees. Just keep it in mind for later.
All right. Looks like we got a fork in the road here. I mean, oh, there's another one. Oh man. Okay, there's got to be more of these around then. If there's two of them, there's got to be more.
This is
All right, let's see what
Slender.
this one says.
This is targeted, bro. This is targeted. Immediately, I'm
Well,
getting the sense that this
I
story
mean,
is like about
yeah, no,
this
that's not a
guy and
very
his
nice
SIDS.
note. Okay, I mean, to be fair, whoever's leaving these notes, in
Leaving
this
these
sort of place,
notes.
probably not the best type of guy. But I'm sorry, I'm treating this like it's a let's play, right? This is not a let's play. This is like an investigation. But still, I'm gonna make this comment that this does not seem like a very nice note leaver type of person. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go left.
I could
I
also
just like
pull
the
from
leftmost
my.
direction.
Oh, no. I could also
And
pull
again,
from my
I have to argue with the player,
thing.
but in a good way. There's a typical idea of the Let's Player on YouTube.
Hold on, you can't see it, but
Loud,
I'm
visible,
going through my stuff.
over-exaggerating reactions for entertainment value. And then there are
There we
those who
are.
are very successful Let's Players because they mainly remove themselves from the equation, functioning more
Oh.
as soft voices of companionship as the game runs, or guides to the experience you'll never see, rarely commentating and instead being
Okay.
a service vehicle to the game.
I could
They
use
do
this
not
again,
entertain, excite, or entice, but they do
but
make you
it
comfortable
seems kind
and
of
present the work
lazy.
almost as if they're laying out a curiosity
Like, I want to make
for you
something
to observe.
different. Like, I
It's
want to
in this
make
fashion
something
we
a
find
little
ourselves
different.
with the player, not entertained, but moving along in mutual curiosity, sharing in the moments of odd feelings and mysteries. The notes, for example, especially that second one. It is too cruel for our understanding of an environment like this, isn't it? It knew what we were feeling out of it, and, seeing that emotion, attacked our enjoyment of a rare thing that often is only available to us now in digital form. What must be observed here is that it didn't show up straight away. The atmosphere was created first to make it land when it was read. We needed to feel this place, to gain a sense of it without being directly told what to experience by the player, who hinted at it but had their own doubts. In the walkthrough, you gain that idea of being in a peaceful place, that it is rather comforting. You get there on your own by nature of its design elements doing their work. Then, When presented with the second note,
Okay.
you feel attacked even before the
The
player
most fun
brings up
part
that
for
it
me
felt
is drawing the
needed.
little characters.
You didn't need to be told how to feel. You were guided into feeling it successfully, then led into the hits.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Oh, that's the dump I laid earlier. You're looking for it. You won't find it here. Whoa. Oh,
Huh.
okay. It changes again.
So now we have a more direct idea of an antagonist or mystery figure present in the work, and what it is being referred to. Peace, tranquility,
Ugh.
and why not? Rapid Eyes number 3 picks up on the boardwalk. The player is a bit confused, but only for a moment, and makes the bet that something has changed involving the tower. A bet they win. As above, so below, the note reads. The player spends a bit of time exploring options aloud for what this could mean, before deciding to take action on the most obvious course.
So let's jump on in. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
okay, yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah. Sure. Okay, yep. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. You know what? I saw this coming. I was ready for this.
This is
Yeah,
funny.
okay. Yeah, no. You jump into the ocean and it comes falling down with you. That. Yeah, I think I studied that in high school. Yep.
That's funny.
At the other end of the boardwalk, the player finds another glowing orb like the one in the forest, which
Or
transports them to.
Yeah. No, it's a parking lot. These are where you park your car. Okay.
this guy.
I mean, sure. Yeah. Okay. Yep. I've been in one of these before.
Exploring continues in this manner, the player winding their way through a looping parking lot. It's the kind of place that some people in modern day have dreamed of. An open liminal space all their own, of the kind where people and signs of their presence should be plentiful, but cleared away for the use of one.
Whoop
In
whoop.
time, the player comes across a note echoing this sentiment. No souls for miles and miles.
What is that? Oh, it's a stop sign. Hello. You know, I don't think you're supposed to put these here. I think they're kind of supposed to. I mean, they certainly have to do with cars, but I'm just gonna go past. You know, I don't really care. So yeah, take that stop sign.
Liquefy. Move. Move.
There's another one. I mean, to be fair, if you don't follow the first one, why are you gonna follow the second one? Oh, okay. Yeah. See, okay, that kind of diminishes what I just
There
said.
you go.
Yeah. Okay. They really want me to stop. Oh. Well, there's something cool at least.
This guy's just so
Potentially
not
cool.
fucking bothered. I love him. He's really not fucking bothered. Just chilling, bro. I wish I could play this game. It's been a while since I've played a game that's like actually scared me. Machines
stop signs are an
like this one, like these ones, breaking down are why we switched to hypno orbs. It's unfortunate the others left without you. Now you're just here alone. This guy's trying way too. He's trying too hard to scare this dude. Just leave him be. He was like, I'm getting like real Paul Petscup vibes from this dude. Mr. Paul Petscup. Oh wait, can you guys not see this? Oh no, you haven't been able to see it the whole time. Sorry about that. Here.
interesting development, but the lore in the note is particularly unexpected.
I'm gonna move that a
What
little.
follows is a unique update from the player. The
There we
discovery of a video on their computer depicting the parking lot. marked as a demo. The demo the player shows off reveals a hidden path to a radio resting on a box. Then they switch to the game to try finding it. A copy was uploaded unlisted to the channel for viewers to check out.
Oh, a copy. Bruh.
Leave, the upper corner now says, with something that has glaring red eyes in the distance. Why would the player
Leave.
leave this out? Unless they didn't actually see it and the message is for us. Which is
Yeah.
possible, and the evidence for that comes later.
This is the ARG,
Back to
bro.
the player's run through. They encounter the radio.
My heart's a
Oh.
stereo. It beats for
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
so
yeah, yeah,
listen
yeah. Okay,
close.
it's a little radio.
Hear my
have
thoughts
one
in
just like
every
this.
note.
Or,
Whoa.
well,
I should
looks
make
a
that a
little different,
cover.
but yeah,
I
it's,
should do
it's
more
very similar to
covers.
that.
I miss my covers.
Yeah, okay. Alright, well, let's...
You
Let's
can
turn it
tell
on, I
my
guess.
ma. Go back to Arkansas.
Huh.
How I learned which bugs are edible and which aren't. Oh wait, I see we have a new listener.
Yeah, hello.
Oh. Hi, radio. My heart's a stereo. Okay. Yay. Oh, the radio's so cute. No, I wouldn't. You're so cute, radio. My heart's a stereo. It beats for
Well.
you, so listen close.
A chipper personality wasn't expected in this environment, but then again, nothing has been. After a lot of running and ignoring several stop signs once again, the player reaches the machine, now functional.
Yay! A machine.
Yeah. Oh, what?
Hear my thoughts in every no. Uh-oh. Wait, if the video became corrupted, how'd you post it? Yeah, how'd you post it? Oh, yeah, you probably should, dude.
Cycle not ready. That looked like a new environment to explore, but the error was clearly critical. We aren't far enough along to judge what that moment meant yet. In Rapid Eyes number 5, we do return to the ocean. The player runs to the end this time, assuming there's been a change.
See, this
at
is
the
what I like to
tower.
do. You need
When we
a
find it,
good
the
art tip
radio has
is
taken
that
the place of
don't
a
do
note.
like you could do multiples of a sketch. A lot of the time you get attached to one sketch, but it's not like always the best. So you need to do multiple sketches to see like how things are gonna work out in your drawing. That's just a little Kofu tip for any artists out there. It's good to check this out. Blend. Where is my symmetrical mover? Okay. My heart's a stereo. My heart's a stereon. It beats for you, so I am a stereon. Oh,
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I gotta figure out what's going on here. I gotta see this thing through.
what is it?
I'm not.
What happened? I'm sorry about what happened. I guess the machine was disabled for a reason. But you could talk too. How do you talk? Look, I know you want to continue. You don't have to. You really don't. I can help you to the next level, but I really don't think you should go. It would be easier if you turned off the computer and left. Okay, I'll give you a second to do it. Well, they're warning you, bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I gotta figure out what's going on here. I gotta see this thing through.
It's
I'm
gonna
not turning my
respond to him.
computer off.
It's gonna respond to him. It responded to him! I don't think he realized that it responded to him.
Things may get a bit shaky. I'm not entirely sure what that's supposed to mean, but wait, what? Okay. Yep. Sure, that makes sense.
Wow,
Yeah,
meow, meow, meow. Wow, 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 wow.
I can't be surprised. Yeah, okay, thanks,
I'd be a little
radio.
surprised if I was him. Or hold, yeah.
Well,
Packing
we'll see you
my
guys
bowl.
in the next level. Oh, it's blue.
Oh, it's
It's
blue.
underwater. Okay, I will see you guys in the next level.
I will see you guys in
Oh.
the next level.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know what I was expecting. It's like
Bro.
a nice, beautiful, starry night. Okay.
Where's my...
I'm
Oh,
not sure
there's
where I
my
am
little
right now.
my little sleeve. My cock sleeve.
Okay, I find this kind of funny. It's like a note board, but all the notes are like 2D. Oh, there's one note I can read though, so I mean, might as well.
You spent so long in places like this daydreaming. Daydreaming about how hungry you were. But it wasn't just food, it was the hunger for things you can't have. Things you'll never have. Those things are that make you so fat. That's funny.
That's kind of mean. I have to admit, I'm not so sure how I feel about this note writing guy, considering some of the things he said. But you know, I won't make a judgment.
It's alright for us to make a judgment, though. It's clear that this is an antagonistic force. Again rises the concept of envy, wanting a place in circumstances that the player can't
My
truly have.
heart's a stereo.
Now the ridicule of it extends even to their past. The player continues, taking note of 3 lockers, and finds their way into a classroom. This is a school for young children, and one child left a note on the table saying not to feed the thing on the wall. He's super mean. The thing on the wall can communicate and says he's hungry. He needs food. 3 pieces should be enough. The player has ignored stop signs, the radio's warning, and now moves to ignore the child's message on the table by picking up food for the creature in the wall. Do they listen to anything they're told in the form of warnings?
No.
It feels like a theme is developing.
No, no,
Okay,
no.
I'm not sure how I feel with the fact that music just started playing.
This is not enough. I need
And
more.
this guy does not seem very happy. I'm not entirely sure about that, but what is that? Oh, okay, sure, man. Yeah, okay.
I would love to play this
I'm
game,
gonna
bro.
start running now. I don't this way. Okay. Is he still chasing me? Yes, he is. Okay, he
This is
so
Baldi's
fast.
basics.
I don't know what I'm doing here. There's lockers in my way now. Okay. Sure, he's still coming. He's still coming. Okay.
I feel like this is really
Yes,
realistic,
please,
though.
get me
If
out of
someone
here
found
ASAP.
something
you
like
very
this on their
much.
computer, this is how they would react.
Yes.
This is
Get outta here.
hilarious. Oh, I love Nightmind's videos. He always introduces you to some really interesting
That's
stuff.
the first time we've seen a legitimate threat, and the idea of eyes presented through the title and shortcut icon is getting stronger now. We've seen the red eyes from the parking lot, an eye in place of an O on the poster, and that creature had an eye in the center of its open mouth. It does give us pause to consider our position as voyeurs in this entire affair. Back on the boardwalk,
My
the player takes
heart's
a
a
moment to discuss their
stereo.
exploration so far and
Beats
relay
for you,
information
so
that
listen
hasn't been
close.
shared.
The thing is, stuff like that doesn't normally affect me very much. I love playing horror games, right? But this just feels more personal, I suppose. I don't know if that's just because this program is installed on my computer and, you know, I can't find any evidence of it online, or I don't know. It might have to do with the fact that I kind of recognize these places, which is weird, because the logical part of my brain understands. I've never been in places like this. You know, the forest level. I've never been somewhere like that. The parking lot, I've never been somewhere like that. In the school, I've definitely never been somewhere like that.
Okay.
But they're all places that I have gone to, just don't look like that. You know what I mean? So I feel like it might just be human brain doing human things, and yet, knowing that logically, I still can't shake the feeling that I just recognize these places exactly as they are. And so, I don't know. I'm kind of struggling with that. But
That's
that
good.
feeling, along with just all of the stuff that's been happening, has not been great for my mental state. And don't get me wrong, I'm doing alright. But, you kind of start thinking about it a lot when things like that happen.
The player then moves
You
to
have shit to be
discussing
guilty
theories
about,
what
don't
they
you?
believe is happening. It's hard for them to pin down the idea of it being a virus, because there's not discussion online of anyone encountering this. As for a prank, it would be elaborate, and a prankster would have probably appeared by now, which leaves the final possibility.
I mean, look, those are the two main theories, right?
No, that's fine.
But I feel like either I'm going crazy, which, hopefully is not the case, or there's like a ghost in my computer.
There was a ghost in your computer, bro. You got a computer ghost. You need to get rid of those. They're not good, bro. There's a few methods I could use to... I hate this now. Ah, well, actually, this makes it bigger. I can make that bigger, but I kind of want to move this element over here.
I know this is not a great point for commentary or interruption, but do notice this. The player did not go down the right path. That is still unexplored by them in the forest area. And now, we're about to embark on it.
Change the world, that's my final message. Maybe not that much. Yeah, in the new model, it's kind of like a little lower, isn't it? Like, there we are. That's a lot better. That looks like me after a night of partying, bro. Hello. I am sure you are so curious as to why you are here. Yes. 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 I would like to know. Oh. Wow. I wonder what this guy did. He fucked up in some way, most likely.
Which I don't think is the case.
Having a direct fourth wall break of this nature is new for a project like this. Such a one-to-one, let me pull you aside moment from an antagonist character to the viewers is unique. It's unexpected, it's refreshing, it's eye-opening, and it immediately does the opposite of the creature's prior message intention. Now, we really don't want to leave. And perhaps it recognizes some opportunity there for its methods, which seem negative and right in line with the notes that have been left. So even if this entity hadn't claimed authorship, we could have guessed. The player finishes their piece by saying they want to figure out what's going on with this. Just some affirmation of what we anticipate their direction to be. What they did say earlier, in regards to things seeming familiar, makes more sense after what we were told by the entity conducting what it described as torment. We are watching a personalized creation. For what reason, though? Why construct any of this, and why this person? What is the end goal in this entity's operation? Only further exploration may get us there. When we load into episode 7, it's raining. A new touch. The player begins heading toward the tower in the distance, excited to see what happens this time.
The back rooms! No!
Really? The back rooms? Are you... Okay, you know what? I can't even be upset. This is just so expected at this point. I feel like I should have seen this coming. I should have seen this coming. Yeah, okay. For anyone out of the loop, right? The Backrooms is like this internet mystery thing where it's like it's this infinite office and you like...
The player then fills in the audience about the backrooms, which, let's be honest, no one here really needs a retread of the backrooms. It is refreshing to hear the player's exasperation with it, though, and I'm guessing it's coming from a place I can empathize with. There's been exactly one great approach to the backrooms in all the media that's ever tackled it. Then dozens of mimics followed, attempting to rip off the success of one person, making run-ins with the concept elsewhere a case of, oh, this again.
It's a note at the end. Okay. Considering this little thing right here, I assume there's gonna be a couple of these. So, I don't know, let's give it a read.
Nah, I think this is good. I know you know this plays liminally and is purists, but still for
that's
find all my notes and maybe you will learn something.
Okay, well, yeah, no, okay, I will.
This is Slender.
Mission accepted.
Your little friend.
Oh. Well, that's kind of disappointing.
Oh, that was your friend.
Okay, well, I guess I'll read the note then.
The note seen here is telling. The radio is a female voice, probably with her own ideas of how to go about whatever
I hate her so much. She thinks she can make things perfect and make things happy, but this does not work.
In a happy fashion.
It cannot work. A defiler of my work. She should have never been created. Thank God her signals cannot penetrate these walls.
The next note is much harsher. This place perfectly represents how much of a failure you are. The infinite hallways, buzzing lights, and stains form such a strong connection to you. Our infinite golden spiral of failure, with you at the center. I watch from above. Further in, the player follows a phone call leading to yet another note from the entity, which now reads like a high school writer's concept of a villain talking down to someone.
Another representation of your failure. You're giving up. When will you learn to just stop? Is it not enough for you to keep failing over and over and over? Why do you try so hard when many others do it so much better?
Distinct emphasis on repetitive failure here.
Okay.
Follows with the next note. And there's allusion to the idea that the player should know who put them in this position. The idea of giving up is highlighted again.
For what purpose? All that this game has done is terrify me, belittle me, and make fun of me. And I don't understand it. Like, why do I recognize these places? Why does it all feel so personal? I'm getting sick of it. I'm starting to feel like someone's fucking with me, and...
That's so funny.
In the next episode, the player explores the world outside, finding that the backrooms here is just one building that can be walked around. They realize soon that the radio can now be retrieved and taken outside, where the signal should resume, according to the note from earlier.
Maybe if we get further away. Oh! Yes! Hello! Hi!
Oh, hi!
It works!
It's been a little while, judging by your signal strength. I'm guessing you're in the backrooms area.
Yeah.
I don't like that place very much. Those walls totally block all of my signals. Aw, radio. Oh, I guess you're kind of stuck there, aren't you? Give me 1 second. Yay! Here we go. If you keep walking opposite the building, you should come across a
Oh.
teleporter.
Well,
Very nice. Don't ask me how I know.
okay. Like this way? Like this? Like if I just walk opposite, I'll get there? Hey, I'm trusting you.
The player does reach the teleporter soon, and radio informs them that 3 keys are required to open the pyramid, which will unlock the way out. The keys are simple to grab, and on the way, radio speaks more.
You know, I've been thinking about your situation. Like I said earlier, I can't really talk about specifics. What I will say is that I know you can do this. I bet Red Eyes made fun of you. They always love to do that. Red Eyes. But they do not understand who you really are. Who are you really? People always say that when you fail, you should just get up and keep trying. That's easier said than done. Yup. But it can be done. It might be hard. You might fail a lot. That failure will probably feel infinite in the moment. Like Sisyphus rolling the boulder. But the truth is, it's impossible to fail forever. Eventually, you will succeed. Maybe a small victory, maybe a big one. I think as long as you keep going, you'll stumble into victory sooner or later. It doesn't have to be immediate or obvious. She's right, you know. And hey, you might learn something on the way. Dot dot dot. But that's just my 2 cents. I agree.
At the top of the spiral, radio thanks the player for being her only listener and wishes them good luck. The player heads down, having retrieved the keys marked with waveform lines, opens the pyramid, and heads into the teleporter. We follow through in Rapid Eyes number 9.
Yay!
Hi. I'm kind of documenting this because I've been working on a game recently. And I kind of wanted to upload some videos to YouTube of just me playing the game and me, kind of like a devlog, I guess. I've never developed something like this before, so I'm excited to show it off, although I don't actually think anyone will be watching these videos.
And there we have it. The explanation behind what all of this is, and why it seems so familiar to the player. At one point in time, they were the developer, and it may have been so long ago that they've forgotten what they tried to build.
Okay, this is the second level, and I know what you're thinking. Wow, this is a lot more detailed than the last one. That's because, well, I followed the tutorial for this, so, there are some things that are a little bit different from what the tutorial taught. Like, for example, I made it daytime rather than nighttime. And then I've got this little campfire too, that also part of the tutorial. I don't want to steal credit or anything. I'll probably link that tutorial down below in case anyone else wants to check it out. But yeah, I got this nice little campfire. And again, I'll probably put like enemies or something here. It's really just focusing on the levels so far, everything I have. And actually, one thing is you can just kind of walk this way, and suddenly you've just left the forest entirely. So I'll definitely have to fill in quite a bit, few more trees, or even just probably put like an invisible barrier here or something. But you know, I'll figure it out. But yeah, it's just kind of you sort of walk down and you know, I'll put some interesting stuff down here, maybe some notes, maybe it can be like a Slender Man sort of thing, but...
Remember the comment from the first Force video about how the player expected this to be similar to Slender the 8 Pages? Now it's come back around.
Okay, this is the 4th level. And this one actually is based off of school I used to go to when I was a kid. Some great memories there, some not so great memories there. But, you know, I decided I'd recreate it, at least to the best of my ability. I'm not exactly the best 3D modeler, which is why my game is kind of like a low poly thing. But and hey, I've been working on this note system too, where you can like read notes and stuff. So I don't know, it's very fun. But
do you remember the note from this hallway about daydreaming in the past, always hungry? This time in the player's life is what Red Eyes was referring to.
But yeah, I mean that's all I have so far. I'll definitely be making more videos as I make progress, and I will be making progress. This is not something that I'm just gonna give up on and, you know,
You did!
stop trying and stuff like that. I'm definitely going to be giving it my all here. So, but yeah, this is the tower right here. It is very big. I'm surprised the engine can handle it, and it even has a what is that? I did not put this here.
Oh. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm gonna get up.
Is that my radio?
You goddamn idiot. Hey, no need to be rude. Wow. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna get up. I'm back. I have a cat with me. It was not supposed to happen. You have completely subverted my rules. Maybe it's a good thing. Have you considered that? No, you are wrong. Nothing good comes of this. I think you need to stop playing God. Be a bit nicer? Shut up! I will not handle your insolence anymore. Why is it my fault you have to be so mean? Just let the player go. There's no point in keeping them trapped here. No, you are too much of a fucking fool to see my plan. Okay. You will fix your mistake. Or I will fix it for you. Whew. Fine. But I'm not happy about it. I do not care. Go. Do do. Hi, George. You feel much better. We had to give him a bath earlier. He's a good boy. He is a good boy.
That was quite the conversation, and also a shock for how much power those entities have over the situation. This is beyond just showing off edited versions of old test games the player made and taunting them. We've just witnessed a reversal of time, an editing of a path. Or perhaps we didn't see what we think we did. Did we really witness the player's past? Or did the radio change the circumstances of the playthrough of Rapid Eyes to make it the player's own experimental endeavor into game development? Without their confession to us outside interference by either of these characters, we can't exactly be sure. There appears to be an agreement between them to achieve some kind of end goal involving the player, and Red Eyes has a plan they're very protective of. Radio just attempted to do things her way and was interrupted. There's an encouraging positive force and a detracting negative force. We already knew there was something paranormal occurring with Rapid Eyes, but the events we've just witnessed go beyond our expectations for the power these entities wield. Radio's version of events makes sense of the game and comments made by the player. It would explain even the hateful notes by Red Eyes, accusing the player of being a failure who wanted things they couldn't have and had a problem of giving up. This might also explain the Backrooms world in the game. It could have been a jaded attempt by the player, when they were the developer, to make something they thought people would care about by grabbing hold of a trend. In Rapid Eyes number 10, we pick up on the rainy boardwalk, and Radio encourages the player to keep moving forward. We find the boardwalk has changed, now branching out, and a note on the tower is the same cryptic negative speak that's now bordering on a childish understanding of an antagonist. It's almost as if, as things go further along, Red Eyes is getting worse at achieving whatever they're after. The player continues to explore the new boardwalk area, Radio chiming in at points to speak. She tries asking about their favorite color, then confirms for us that no, she can't actually hear what's being said by the player in the moment, though at times it has seemed like it was possible. She informs the player her favorite color is either pink or purple, the color of her text. After this conversation, she remembers something that needs taken care of, and disappears for a bit.
Oh, you're back. Oh, okay, that is not Radio. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, pretty much. It goes for anything, doesn't it?
Okay,
Okay.
thanks. I guess.
Thanks.
Well, you know what? A new distraction on top of the distraction. What is this? This is an island. Oh, we got a little island here. Okay. I mean, cool, I guess. Nice. Oh. What is this?
Hmm. Oh no.
The latest video, Rapid Eyes number 11, takes us inside the island, but a force attempts to stop the player once again. They reject yet another warning in this adventure, stepping onto a wooden elevator.
Nah.
Radio attempts
I
to
don't like
speak on
that.
the way down, but the message is scrambled. During the descent, the player finds themselves in darkness and receives a prompt to use a flashlight.
I don't like the look of the walls, by the way. They're not quite okay. It's starting to speed up, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, no, I don't like where this is going. Okay, well, I guess we're arriving at our destination just a little bit faster than I thought we would. All right.
That's funny.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, that was quite a crash that we had. The elevator is fucked up. Oh man. Okay, that's yeah. At least the radio's on. Oh geez. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I guess we're not doing the radio then. Okay.
The player heads into the tunnel, walking a while before encountering an uncomfortable
This is
sight
creepy.
with a new note. You deserve this place. Red Eyes has increased the cruelty of the messages. Further down the path, the player spots a rusted version of the lockers from the school world, then hears a phone ringing.
Hello? Hello? Who is this?
What?
It's me. Oh, hi, sweetie. I need some help. What's wrong, Grammy? Your dad is sick, I think. He said he's not feeling well. This is a conversation this dude had, isn't it? This is a conversation this guy had. Oh. I don't like these eyes. Is the player crying? I think this dude's crying.
Yeah, you think? God damn it. Just why? Just why?
Whoa.
I don't. Could you
Oh,
just
give
leave
me
me
one
alone?
moment.
just want to be left alone. Okay? Just leave. Just leave me alone!
The context of this conversation seems to indicate that the voice without quotation marks was the player in the past, receiving a phone call about their father being sick. And, in the end, someone should have been called, a point the player harbors guilt over. Was the sickness in question the kind that led here, or is this an insinuation of what the player deserves according to Red Eyes? At this moment, we'll need to wait in order to hear about it, as this has us now caught up with the videos available for Rapid Eyes. It's difficult to gauge what the green text force is in this game, or what Red Eyes is actually attempting to achieve. It used to be understood that this was a game directed at attacking the player for their failures in doing something, and desiring worlds beyond their reach, for whatever reason. Radio's direction implied that the story might be about a novice game developer's abandonment of their pursuit come back to confront them. Torment over an event like this, though, implied family death. What game is Red Eyes attempting to play? This could be the green text entity striking at them, but it was said they showed up wherever needed, and could be assisting Red Eyes. What is Rapid Eyes? The name implies rapid eye movement, the state of sleep during which dreams occur, and certainly all of this feels like a series of dream states. But it's more than that, surely. And it doesn't appear to just be about a state of longing that once had potential and creativity left abandoned. The contrast between Red Eyes and Radio is potent in this regard. Radio acting like the chipper, new, clean paper excitement of creative possibility, and Red Eyes feeling like the self-loathing of the creator falling short of the dedication to persevere. As a statement regarding creativity, it does spur some thoughts that bear discussing. If the player had in fact been a developer who gave up, it makes you wonder what spurred that. What we see here is beginner's work, sure, but it's not bad beginner's work. And more than that, it's all very stylized in a way we see many games now. It is said that all that's old is new again, and simple styles have become desirable and valued. To think that the player may have been a developer who quit as they were just getting started like this, giving in to self-defeatist attitudes, it just wasn't warranted. If the story deals with issues of creativity, you can see the struggle artists of all kinds face in the duality of Red Eyes and Radio. And in our position, outside both of them, we can see the value of the work, even if the player didn't. There's still much for us to see, though. That's quite clear. But what we have here as a project, just in what we have experienced, is quite strong. Each episode has enough activity to compel us forward, to excite us to continue exploring and coming to know what Rapid Eyes entails and why this is occurring to the player. The pacing is good, even for maintaining an idea of a fresh approach by a common person unprepared for the camera, with no real consistent editing cuts. The atmosphere, as established earlier, is strong and drives us. This is a good mystery project, through and through, and there's a simplicity in all that goes into this that just feels accessible immediately and provides an ease for getting into the journey. If you haven't yet subscribed to Rapid Eyes to keep following the story, now would be the time.
Oh yeah.
And speaking of, do you like watching my videos but aren't actually subscribed? It's a lot more reliable than waiting for new uploads to be recommended by the algorithm, especially because YouTube just changed it again. Subscribe to ensure you're not missing any new Night Mind. And if you still haven't been catching new uploads in your feed, hit the bell for those notifications to give you a heads up. I appreciate it, and I appreciate getting to introduce you to more stories even more. And a final fun word for all of you out there, especially those who enjoy one of my plushes. My plush maker, Corgi Beans, has launched their most ambitious endeavor yet, Prototypes, a pre-order Kickstarter to fund a whole wide range of Protogen plushes focused on unique themed original characters. At the current progress of the campaign, the first types are unlocked: water, fire, and grass type Protogens. The remaining unlockable designs are the flying, poison, electric, and ghost type. I'm thinking at least a few of you are into that combo of purple and green, or the ghost Protogen. All plush-related pledges include a 3-inch matching sticker, and all pledges that include physical rewards include a limited edition Prototypes lanyard. Whether you choose the enamel pin, keychain, or plush bundles, you'll be able to choose your preferred unlocked Protogen design at the end of the campaign via a survey. So even if what you would love to have beyond the currently available isn't unlocked yet, putting in now means progress towards getting that new variant, so you may get that option at the end. In the ending survey, you can choose additional items to purchase along with your pledge tier. Just be sure to support the campaign at one of the plush tiers, of which there are a few, allow you to collect more than one prototype. If you have one of my plushes, you already know how high quality the material is, and now you can get that level of care and production in your very own prototype. The campaign runs until November 30th, and the link to the Kickstarter is in the video description.
I'm not really interested. But
That's all
thank
for
you.
tonight, everyone. Thanks to the creator of Rapid Eyes for making Rapid Eyes. Thanks to all of you for watching.
Alright, let's do another one. What kind of video should I put on the background? Hmm. I'm looking. Kinda wanna see this one that Mudahar just posted.
Hello, guys and gals. Me, Mudahar. I'm going to start you off with a question. When you donate to a charity live stream and that money leaves your bank account and it goes to the charity, do you expect that money to actually be going to the charity that you're donating to, or do you expect it to sit in a bank account for years? What do you think is the more logical option? Do you want your money to go that year, or do you want it to just sit in a bank account doing nothing to help a cause that you firmly believe in? Well, that's the question we're looking into today. Now, the YouTuber that we're actually discussing is known as The Completionist. Now, of course, ladies and gentlemen, you might be wondering, who is The Completionist? The Completionist is one of the more popular gaming channels. He's been around for a long time, and he makes some pretty awesome gaming content. What The Completionist also does beyond make interesting gaming content is run something known as Indie Land, an actual yearly event where industry veterans, independent gaming companies, big brands like Corsair and G Fuel, and some of the best influencers in the game all converge together to help raise money for charity. Indie Land is there to fight against dementia. Now, if you go to the big donate page over here, you'll find out that they work with the Open Hand Foundation. And this foundation was founded to honor the memory of Karen Khalil, the completionist mother who ended up losing her life in a fight against frontotemporal dementia. And of course, all the condolences for sure. But when we looked into this charity, one of the biggest red flags showed up, and that was the Open Hand Foundation. Now, while it is a 501c3 charitable organization, tax-free, all designed for public charity, we wanted to look into this organization with a much more in-depth look, because we found something a little unsavory. And by we, I mean Carl Jobst and me. We were working on the story together, and the actual results are very damning. So ladies and gentlemen, when we looked at the Open Hand Foundation, they said, together, let's make a difference. And of course, the philosophy is, the more you receive, the more you give. The more you give, the more you receive. Life gives and life takes. And of course, if you look at their donation, they say that your gift will contribute to vital research for a cure for this devastating disease.
Nice.
Now, of course, they list benefactors like the University of California, San Francisco. I assume it's from San Francisco. Typos usually aren't a good sign when it comes to situations like this. But on their events page, they appear to have two events that help raise money for this charity, which is the Convenience Cup Challenge and, of course, Indie Land. Which, ladies and gentlemen, we wanted to look even further into where this money that was raised by Indie Land was going. See, in the news, you would just read that Indie Land, for instance, in 2021, raised more than $100,000 for dementia research, which is crazy awesome. Over the weekend, annual live streaming event raised more than $100 grand for charity, organized by YouTube star Gerard Khalil, aka The Completionist. And of course, it's the same story that you'll find on other websites like Dual Shockers, which again says in 2022 they raised $80K for dementia research. And of course, these are massive news articles to see. It's feel-good stuff. But this is where I feel like these news sites should have dug a little bit deeper, because what me and Carl found was very questionable. All right, so how do you vet a charity yourself, ladies and gentlemen? To vet a charity, you go to any of their websites, and usually at the very bottom, you'll find something like a tax ID, an EIN number. For the Open Hand Foundation, it's 3008275510. You copy that, and you can basically go to the IRS charity lookup right here. So again, it's as very simple as going to Google, typing in IRS lookup, and here you can see tax exempt organization search. You click on that, and you put in the EIN number in this field and hit the search button. And that takes you to the Open Hand Foundation. You open that one up right here, and you can see a lot of their letters too. For instance, this determination letter that shows that they've been active since 2014. And again, this is their this is basically them showing when they were active from, okay? So they've got their tax forms, their 990 PFs, which basically shows the money going in and hopefully the money going out. So these are all public records, and you can look them up for yourself right now.
Very
and
interesting.
We went to ProPublica, and they have tax filings all the way from 2014 up to 2021. So at this moment in time, me and Carl decided to look down the actual filings year by year, and we found a pretty massive discrepancy that to everyone we showed has raised every red flag imaginable. So back in 2014, this open to public inspection note, you can see that the Open Hand Foundation raised in revenue $33,000 in contributions. If you look at their operating and administrative expenses, they had nothing to spend. So that also includes contributions, gifts, and grants paid, line 25, which would mean money going to other charitable organizations or grants that you're providing for, Alzheimer's research, for these charitable causes. And of course, if you look at their balance sheets, at the end of 2014, they had $33,756 sitting in cash in their accounts. So then we go to the year 2015, and we looked that they made $60,000 in contribution revenue. They spent $27,686 this year. But that puts them from having $33,756 in their account at the beginning of the year to having $66,000. Remember,
I just have to remove that down.
Contributions
Well, actually, no.
Minus their operating expenses. What's interesting is line 25. They paid nothing in contributions, gifts, or grants at all.
Oh boy.
They did, however, spend $28,000 in administrative expenses. Then we decided to go all the way to the year 2016, and the pattern became even more interesting. $40,000 they raised in that year. Then they went down and apparently spent $11,599 in administrative expenses. How much did they spend in contributions paid? $0. And of course, you can see that at the beginning of the year, they had $66,000 that they started off with, and $94,000 in the bank.
Damn.
So then we went to the year 2017. And if you can imagine the pattern, they made $31,000. They spent $11,000, still paid $0 in contributions or grants to these charities, and started with $94,000 and ended with $115,000. Then, of course, ladies and gentlemen, 2018 rolls. They make $113,000 in contributions, in revenue. They spend $14,144 in operating expenses. Then, of course, they still pay out $0 in contributions, starting the year with $115 in the bank, ending it with $215,028 in the bank. 2019 rolls around. They make $123,000. They spend $12,394 in operating expenses. Actually, $13,029. Point is, they still spent $0 in contributions paid. That started them off with $215 that year, ended them with $325,815. The year 2020 rolls up, turn of the decade. $122,000 that they've earned in contributions. Again, still contributing $0 to these charitable organizations, but spending $6,140 in operating money. That started them with $325, ended them with $442. 2021 rolls by. They make $136,000 in contributions and donations. Donate $0 this entire year too. Spend almost $30,000 in administrative expenses. This starts them with $442,000, ends them with $549,000. And if you think I'm getting too long-winded, don't get me wrong. We're at the last year, 2022 of their filings. They make $117,000. Then they somehow spend $11,000, but still contribute $0 at all. So again, this starts them with $549 and ends them with a whopping $655,000 in the bank. That seems about right. Indieland is raising $600,000. Obviously, there's a bit more money that they've earned from various other events and more contributions. But the point is, this is still money that's sitting in their account. Now, me and Carl actually started a conversation with Gerard to get his side of the story, and he confirms that the money is still sitting in the account.
But why?
To answer your question, Carl, I don't have an answer. You know, I think that's my fuck up.
It's your fuck
I
up?
have personally donated to AFTD and Alzheimer's Association over the years, and that's where, again, I assumed the money was going there to support them as we were talking negotiations about working with them. I don't really have a true answer for that, and that's on me completely, and I will own up to that. But, you know, again, it doesn't fucking matter. You guys are going to say what you're going to say, and I can't stop it, but the important thing is that all the money is still in the account. None of it's spent erroneously. It's all above board. Like, it's not hiding in a Cayman account or anything like that. Yeah, and that's the thing about 501Cs is that, like, if I did any of that, the minute I did any malpractice of that nature, literally the government would be like, hey, we're coming after you. And that's, you know, at least legally speaking, everything's above board. And I understand that the question isn't so much legality and so much more about morality and, you know, me advertising this event and showing people sponsors and all that stuff.
Now, I think it's quite interesting to almost make it sound like this is about to be some crazy drama story, when in reality, this isn't some tabloid journalism we go for. I kind of find a weird insinuation of that a little bit insulting for me and my colleagues like Carl, people like CoffeeZilla, people like Barely Sociable, who do deep dives and investigative pieces on situations like this.
Yeah.
I guess what I'm asking you guys is, what do you want me to do as soon as possible? If it's like, hey, Gerard, we want you to shut up and take the L so we can make content, that's fine. If that's what you guys think is the way to go, to call it a scam, sure. But I'm not trying to scam anyone. I would never try and scam in honor of my mom. Like, this is, I would not be outward facing knowing that I can get raked through the coals for this.
This isn't drama. This is erroring at best at severe negligence, or it could go into actual charitable fraud. Now, this definition came from legalmatch.com, which actually said charity fraud is when someone takes advantage of a charitable or nonprofit organization for their own personal gain. Fraud is defined as intentional deception or misrepresentation made for personal gain. Defrauding a charity can be anything from falsely claiming to be a victim of the disaster in order to get money from a charity, to stealing donations from a collection tin, to setting up a fake charity and pocketing the donations. However, fraudulent activity can also occur when people make dishonest or inflated claims about how much money they have raised or how much it has helped the cause. And again, the dishonest claims are ones that we're going to be looking into now. So again, even with the legal match definition, one of the most common ways to commit charity fraud include pretending to be a charity or falsely claiming to be affiliated with a legitimate charity in order to solicit donations. So at this moment in time, this is where me and Carl decided to look deeper into the Indieland streams, just to see if they were being very up and honest about the definitions of this charity, and if the money was actually supposed to be earmarked and kept, or it was going to some legitimate organizations. Let's listen closely.
Guys, welcome to Indieland. For those of you who don't know what we're doing, we're raising money for dementia research and prevention, helping victims who not only have dementia, but the families of those around them.
Okay.
It's obviously a very important cause. I can talk today. Near and dear to my heart. I was 10 years old when my mom got dementia, and it's been a journey for me and my family. And so this cause is obviously very personal.
Hi,
and that's why we're here today. bits,
Oh, I have a little
donations,
brown boy. I
subs,
have my
buy
little
the
brown
shirt,
bean right
buy
here
the
next to
coin,
me.
buy indie games,
You're like a
all
little
that stuff.
coffee bean.
All of it
I
is
love
going
you.
to the benefit of helping
Mwah.
others for this charity event.
So again, if that is a true statement, then the actual filings would reflect that. Again, we looked through every single aspect of their public filings and found that they didn't contribute anything. In fact, me and Carl even went down and actually got a comment from their organization, and it reads like this in one actual message that we received. Dear Carl, thank you for your inquiry regarding the financial activities of the Open Hand Foundation. We recognize your concerns and are glad to offer clarity in our operations and missions. So again, they actually said since our official registration, and that was back in 2014, we have been evaluating potential beneficiaries who align with our visions, entities that could use our funds efficiently and effectively without a significant portion being diverted to administrative expenses. We asked Gerard about this, and it pretty much seems like what they have said to us in writing matches what he told us in an interview.
Whether it's UCSF or a partner that's also on our website, because we don't have any other benefactors currently. That's why I was like, well, they're taking care of it, but nothing was ever brought to my attention. I just knew that conversations were happening between Alzheimer's Association of America, AFTD Foundation, UCSF.
And you never cared to make sure that
called like Bluefin or Blue Group, which is like supposed to be their
that's
501c
a little sus.
Part of their organization.
So why isn't he more alarmed?
Other organizations as early as 2020, 2021 in an attempt to pay them what they were owed.
It's stuck on Color Dropper.
Conversations we had from
So here's my thing though. He doesn't really sound all that like upset that okay, so let's take his story like he's being /Gen, like he's being honest, right? So isn't he more alarmed that someone has been using the charity that he's been, putting his face on to essentially steal money from people? Like, okay, so your mom dies from dementia, right? And he's not more upset that someone has been apparently behind the scenes stealing charity money. That doesn't really make sense to me. Like, I really feel as though he's capping. Like, he's like actually on cap. He unscrewed the bottle and he went no cap. Well, actually, no, he screwed that shit back on, technically. I'm just kind of confused, because I'm like... I'm like confused because... So, giving him the benefit... Like, if I was in that call with him right then, I would ask him... I'd be like, so are you not bothered that someone gave you... Like it has been apparently stealing money and mishandling funds? And you just didn't catch on for like the better part of a decade? Like, this is like it's coming up on a decade of running. It's almost been 10 years of this. So he never looked at the balance sheet. He never looked at like any receipts for anything. He just trusted his friends would take care of it. That's all. Like, if that's the case, like it also makes him look bad. Like, he looks bad no matter what. If there's some reason why the IRS filings are inaccurate, then I could understand. But I kind of don't. Like, I just feel as though he's capping. I feel as though he is absolutely capping. Like, he's on cap. Like, like, okay. Like, a lot of my family members have died from cancer. Let's say I started a charity, right? I never looked at any of the balance sheets. I never looked at any of the funds, what's going in or out, ever. And then my friends approach me, and they're like, why in these IRS filings is there no like money being given out? Like, why is it just like spending on operation fees? What are operational fees? What are administrative fees? Like, in your opinion, and why has that only been divvied out? And also, kind of shame on the IRS, because can you be a charity? Can you be a charity and never give out any money to benefactors? That seems like illegal. The only reason why that's illegal or doesn't set off any flags in the IRS system and they go after like normal people who just forget to file their taxes, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? Like it just rings bad to me that the IRS hasn't caught on. It seems like that's very intentional for people who intend to abuse the charity system, in my opinion, namely churches. And that's not a diss on the church, bro, but like there's a lot of churches that be out here and they're like, "Oh yeah, we give back to the community, but the only thing you see is a Givenchy watch." Like on their wrist and ice and like the cool fucking white shoes. And there's still, oh my god, there's still more than half the video to go. I'm wondering what is like going to come up.
Like Alzheimer's, they were like, look, if you're not going to pay more than six figures or 6+ figures of what they asked for, then you're just going to waste it. So the goal on the back end for my family that I've been told is like, we're just going to raise a bunch of money and then give it to one org and like make a bigger
So why
impact
hasn't
rather
that
than just
happened?
giving smaller donations that don't move the needle.
Now, I think this is a very, very dumb point in the sense that, again, bear with me. If I go to an actual charity right now, for instance, the Alzheimer's Association, one thing you'll see is they'll ask me to gift an amount that is as low as $35. Now, again, if the idea was that a small donation was somehow going to be more geared towards financing this organization's administrative costs versus actually helping Alzheimer's and contributing to the cure, then they should just tell you, why the fuck would you donate $35? Donate $35,000 instead. That's going to matter more. See, the idea of this money going to a doctor's salary is, again, like, who do you think is going to do the research on this anyways? Of course it's going to go to salary for researchers, doctors.
I literally am about to like donate all this money today, and prior to that,
Wow! So you had,
and I've just been sitting here crippled trying to figure out the best way to handle this, because I felt like if I donated the money the minute you guys emailed me, it'd be a situation of, well, he's trying to hide it and he's admitting guilt by doing that.
but you are.
I never felt that way, but I understand completely that you guys could easily argue that, and it would just make me look more like a scumbag. And you know, I just wanted, you know, I want to do right by you guys and what you think. When you guys got the email,
What the
and I
fuck
said,
is this
"Please tell us
background
about
audio? What
benefactors,"
is that?
That was genuine, because I haven't found a benefactor that I'm completely happy with, and I want to make sure that this money goes to a good cause in honor of my mom, and I'm upset that the conversations I've had haven't gone the way that I wanted. And I'm willing at this point to just donate the money to whoever. I want it to go
In
right
9 years, you
I
could
don't want
never
it to go to
found a.
some-
You
some
never found.
doctor's salary
That's a
or
damn
some expense
lie.
bill for a
In 9 years, he didn't find a benefactor. In 9 years, you didn't post any, like, there's, like, postings for grants that you can have for research. If you're an independent researcher and you have the credentials, there are, I'm not aware of them at the moment, but I'm 100% certain that there are postings for grants. Am I incorrect? In 9 years, you never found anything? That's really weird. And then he's like, oh, I could do it. I've been sitting on this money right now. So you found a benefactor right as soon as they emailed you. And you haven't just been sitting on, like, bro, take the L. Take the L. The L, pass it. I pass the L to you.
massive organization that it's not going to do anything for.
There's probably going to be administrative costs, but it doesn't mean that charities only function when you give them a lot of money. In fact, a lot of charitable donations are just drips and drabs that add up to serious amounts. And based on the filings, with over $600,000 sitting in an account, that's going to do an actual difference in the world. At least more difference than just sitting in a bank account anyways. Now again, Gerard will tell us, how do you make this right? And again, instead of worrying about how the internet perceives you after watching this video or this news story, you should just donate the money to the charities that you've said. Going back to their comment, they wanted to address the regulatory frameworks with which 501c3 organizations like ours operates. We are subject to stringent regulations and are required to maintain compliance with federal laws. Our operations are transparent to regulatory bodies, including the IRS, and are subject to review to ensure adherence to these laws. Should there be any irregularities or misuse of funds, agencies such as the DOJ would intervene. Dude, the US government is not God, okay? just because there's probably a lot of bad things going on transparently to the world. Remember, the IRS and the DOJ are human organizations. This probably isn't even enough money to show up on their radars. It'll show up on their radars now that people are reporting about this. But in general, just because you are a 501c3 organization doesn't mean that you are immediately in the clear. Obviously, the IRS should audit this after we've come to this. Any accountant that I've shown this to has brought up red flags after red flags. Even in the year of 2015, to show you their other expenses schedule, what's insane is when it comes to expenses, they've literally put expenses in just a general bucket called expenses. $27,000 that they spent. Again, not really even breaking this down. You got your business registration fees for $50, your taxes for $425, but any accountant will tell you this is just an audit waiting to happen. If the IRS sits down and audits you, they're going to make you break down exactly what $27,000 in expenses are, especially when I looked up the expenses year after year after year. 2015, they spent 28 grand. 2016, they spent 11 grand. With such variations, the IRS should ask you why you spent $125,000 and exactly how. Again, you should just be forthcoming and transparent. And I have no doubt that the federal government will probably want to look into this. And they should. And one of the things is, to compare it to another organization, this is the 990 filings of the Alzheimer's Association. And you can see instead of just writing expenses, they actually detail exactly where and how they're spending the money. This is the kind of accounting you want to see, not just throwing it into one bucket and calling it a day. So then they ask me and Carl a really wild question, okay? As we actively search for a partnership that meets our high standards, we welcome any recommendations you may have for our potential benefactors. If you are aware of any organizations or research entities that might share our dedication that could benefit from our support, we are more than willing to consider them in good faith. Dog, why should we, the journalists, do your job for you? You're the charitable organization. You've just been holding on to money when your only job was to find who you should donate to. It is actually wild that people are donating to this foundation and not knowing that their money was just sitting there the entire time. That's the real deceptive part of this. The entire time we were sitting here wondering, yes, our money is going to dementia research. When
you think that money's just sitting there?
Was given, it seems, according to these filings.
That's
and
funny.
That money might as well have not existed.
That's funny. Mudahar, you think that money's just sitting? It's gone. Mudahar, that money's gone. They spent it. What do you think? Okay, I bet he can't make that accusation. But I can because I'm not involved at all. But I'm 100% fucking sure that that money isn't there anymore. Like, I'm telling you straight up, that money's gone, bro. It's not there, and he knows it too. That's why Gerard is panicking. You can hear him in his voice. He's like, I'll donate it right now. Okay. I bet he's doing it out of pocket too. I bet he's not even gonna put that. I want to see the receipt, and I want to see what account it's coming from, and I want to see the balance sheet of your charity. Did you put money into your charity right as soon as you're supposed to put in like money for your? I feel like he this guy's so slimy. It's a little slimy slime. It's nasty. You're gross, bro.
And the fight against dementia is not being assisted at all with your money if you were giving it in this fashion. And while, again, we talked with Gerard, he says, how can you make this right? It's donate the money to the charities that you said. That'll make a difference. If the money is there, which you said it is, and according to these filings, there are, just donate the money. So Carl responded with, hi, Jacques. Thank you for your detailed response. I would greatly appreciate if you could clarify. Why do you have the UCSF listed as a benefactor on your website if Open Hand does not even contribute to them? Is UCSF the institution you referenced that you made contributions to before the official registration that you believe made insufficient progress? Good point to make. If so, why do you believe they made insufficient progress? Would you also mind clarifying what you mean when you say you donated body parts? Lastly, do you believe that donors have a right to know that their donations have not gone towards dementia research, as they were led to believe? Indieland has been running since 2018. Do you think it's appropriate that it continues to ask for money when it hasn't contributed any of it or even knows where the money will go? And this is the most baffling response from this organization. Carl, UCSF is acknowledged on our website as part of our historical contributions. As the foundation strategy has evolved, so is our selection of research partners, always with an eye towards more effectively
That's just a
advancing our
lie.
mission. Now, again, looking into their filings, throughout the years, one thing is apparent. Everyone in this organization, if you look at the breakdown of their employees, it all just appears to be family members listed as presidents, directors, VPs, and secretaries. And they've worked 0 hours, meaning they haven't been compensated, but they also haven't done shit, apparently, according to the filings. So then they say the specifics of biological donations are secret, obviously. The Open Hand Foundation ensures all donors that funds are conserved with diligence and foresight earmarked for research endeavors that align with our stringent criteria for impactful use. The Indieland event embodies our mission to raise both awareness and funds diligently and responsibly. Nowhere on their own website,
Kofu, why are you merging the
Indieland's
layers?
website, have they written somewhere where they said,
Because
hey,
it's easier
listen,
to edit this
you
way
can
now.
contribute to this incredible cause.
It's pixel art.
Your
You don't really
proceeds
need
go to charity.
to
If you told me instead of going directly to the
divide
charity
it like
that it
that.
was going to your own bank account,
I mean, you don't
sitting
really
there
need to have
collecting
multiple
dust
layers.
for years, then people
I can
probably
just edit
wouldn't
it. I can
donate,
literally just
okay?
edit it right now
This
because it's
is
pixel.
absolutely
And it'll look
deceptive.
crisp.
Like, the Open Hand
Here,
Foundation apparently says that it ensures the donors that it's going to be
see.
earmarked.
I'm looking
when
for
they just
my
say your
PNG
gift
tuber.
will contribute to vital
Stream
research for a cure for
graphics,
this devastating
PNG
disease.
tuber.
If I gave you money, according to your filings, it doesn't actually go
There
to
we
the
go.
research. It's just sitting in your own account.
Here, this is her.
That's what's fucked up. So while we understand
Hi.
the necessity of due diligence
Hi.
and charitable engagements, yes, that is the whole point of a public charity.
I want these colors.
The insinuation of wrongdoing on the part of Open Hand Foundation is both unwarranted and unfounded. Again, I wouldn't say that it's unwarranted and unfounded. Nearly every accountant that I've shown this to has seen the red flags. We conduct our operation within a bound of legal and ethical standards. Again, according to your filings, the money is there. All you gotta do is donate it to the people that you claim to be donating to. Now here's another glaring problem. If you go back to any of their filings, for instance, this is from 2016, you can see that when they check their organizations, they call themselves a Section 501c3 exempt private foundation. The problem with this is, according to the IRS, they actually have two designations, private foundations and public charities. Generally, organizations that are classified as public charities have an active program of fundraising and receive contributions from many sources, including the general public. Again, that would be getting donations through Indieland with like publicly viewed live streams from the general public. Again, that is one issue right there. I'm a computer scientist, so I really, really urge anybody that has background in tax accounting for charitable organizations, or hell, if the IRS is watching this, one of the things that Carl brought up to me very recently was the 5% rule, which again, this is a very complicated rule, but the idea is the U.S. government expects foundations to use their assets to benefit society, and they enforce it through Section 4942 of the Internal Revenue Code, which requires private foundations to distribute 5% of the market value, the fair market value of their endowment, each year for charitable purposes. So again, I want to see how this rule is done, because according to the filings we've seen, they haven't actually given any money. They've spent money in operating expenses, but again, we need to actually see if they're giving their money to a charitable organization. You know, again,
You don't think money's being handed under the table, right?
to look into this, because this
You
is
think the completionist
very-
has government
again, when I
ties?
said that this raises red flags to any CPA or accountant that I've shown, there's a reason for that. And again, before the organization tells us that they're doing the absolute best in responsible stewardship, I want them to explain all of this, because these are just a few discrepancies we found. I could only imagine what a professional auditor will find with this situation. Now, one of the red flags in this was Gerard even told us that he kind of knew about this, a couple months before. Before a while, he used to think that what was going on was money was being donated, until very recently he found out that, no, the money was still sitting in the account, and it actually started somewhat of a civil war within this organization as to, let's donate this money now. Because he's the public-facing figure of this organization, he's going to face a lot of the backlash.
I knew it was sitting there at a certain point, and that's what made me proactively go about it. Like,
Do you know when that point was?
I was made aware in 2021 where the money hadn't moved yet, and that's what made me go, that's not fucking cool, and that's when I got personally involved to move it. And
Did anyone?
2021 last year, 2022.
Yeah. Did anyone tell you that the money was going somewhere before then? Were you being misled?
No. No one told me anything. I assumed that it was all going to a charity, and I assumed it correctly.
But the reality is,
That's
if
a
you
lie.
even knew that, how could you prepare for IndieLand 2023 or anything? This is a glaring issue that you needed to fix a long time ago. Now, from the statements that Gerard made on his streams for IndieLand 2020 and various other IndieLands,
I'm gonna stop.
it leads everyone to believe, realistically, that the money is going to some charities. Listen to this really closely.
Brother and I started a foundation called the Open Hand Foundation that raises money for dementia research and treatment for organizations all over the world. We're soon going to be partnering up with the Alzheimer's Association, currently working with the University of San Francisco, and we're kind of one of their main funding support partners going into all of this.
So, working with the University of San Francisco, I thought they were listed in your definition as a historical organization, and you were looking for other people. Again, the claims that are being made are definitely subject to review here. But the most important thing about it is going to be working with the Alzheimer's Association, which is super odd to me because why do you have to run these long-term partnerships? If you're going to donate to the Alzheimer's Association, you should just be writing a check to them. If you're watching this stream and you hear that, in your head you're thinking, yes, the money that I'm going to be donating is probably going to go to these established charities anyways. Normally when YouTubers run charities, they probably just link directly to that charity via a payment processor. But in the case of this, it actually went to that Open Hand Foundation. And the money was just stuck in that account, not being given to some of these organizations.
All bits, all donations, all super chats, all YouTube memberships, basically anything that's tied to donating or subscribing in a financial way to us is going to charity. We're not touching any of it. It's all going for a good cause. We're going to have a great weekend. We have a lot of
But you
games.
were touching.
So when he says he's not touching any of it, when we talked to Gerard, he said that there was a couple of years that IndieLand actually dipped into the Open Hand Foundation to cover some expenses. So this is a false statement that's being made.
So IndieLand is a separate thing from Open Hand.
Correct.
But
yes.
were you saying that Open Hand was paying expenses for IndieLand though?
Only some years and no more than a couple $1,000 depending on the year. If it was too much money, just to make it right, because you're not supposed to really do that especially when you have no operating expenses. I'd only reimburse myself and I did it appropriately through the Open Hand when applicable, but not every year and no more than a couple $1,000 maximum.
If you touch any money from charity, even if it's for operating expenses, that's not money that's all going to charity. Not all of it at all. And of course, even when you look at the filings, $0 has been contributed or granted to some of these organizations that they claim to help.
All the money goes to the Open Hand Foundation, an organization that we started in honor of my mom, and all that money goes to dementia research. We don't touch any of it. We just work with the people who do need the money, and we help them do their thing.
So here he claims that he works with the people to help them do their thing. They don't touch any of the money, even though, as far as expenses have gone for operating their organization, it's been up to $125,000, rivaling a net contribution of $0 throughout their existence to these actual people that they claim to be helping.
I already had
which
this
again is just fucked up.
We are raising money for dementia research in honor of my late mom, trying to help folks who've been impacted by dementia, working with organizations like USF, FTD Association of America, Alzheimer's Association of America, and so many more.
And there he lists who he's working with, which again contrasts with their actual statement they gave to me and Carl, where they were just evaluating potential beneficiaries. Again, if you could name these people, why couldn't you write a check to them? $650,000 is a very, very, very good amount to start actually making a difference in the fight against Alzheimer's. And even if you didn't have that amount, even if it was like $60 that you raised, because you raised it in charitable funds, you told the audience who you were raising it for, who you were working with, you have an obligation, a legal obligation, to donate to those exact organizations. And again, to also respond to Gerard when we were talking, it's not about
just do it
writing
manually.
a check to any organization. It's about writing the amounts for those exact organizations that you've been listing throughout the years. Because for anybody watching, for anybody looking at this who's ever donated to Indieland, you want your money to go to the places that you were told.
For me personally, this was a really important project for FlyQuest to sponsor. I've had people in my immediate family that have suffered from dementia. People really close to me.
You're
so
evil,
I personally
Gerard.
experienced it. And so when this, initiative kind of came across my desk, it was easy to approve. Also, just for context, I'm Brian Anderson. I'm the CEO of FlyQuest. I'm not sure I actually introed myself here at the beginning. Great to meet everyone on the stream. Thank you so much for watching. Just really, really excited to help you guys out, participate. Thank you so much for using the space. And also wanted to do a quick announcement as well.
Sure.
FlyQuest is going to be supporting this initiative, not just for the space, but we're also going to be contributing $15,000
Holy
to the donations.
Wow.
Let's fire it off.
Wow.
Do you think he knew that the money that he gave from his organization just sat in an account when he popped the confetti? That's a question I want to see. What do you think the CEO of FlyQuest is going to think when he sees this whole situation unfold before his eyes? That's the most messed up thing in this entire situation, too. But ignore the fact that this is a CEO donating a lot of money to. Even average individuals who are giving money away in the chase of $2,000, right? From one user who said, Gerard, it was a pleasure meeting you in Frasier with my buddy Airdorf a few months back. Big fan. Thanks for supporting game devs like us. Dementia runs in my family as well. So Indieland always holds a special place in my heart. Distribute all the hot sauce y'all can handle. Protect Watts. Again, do you think this guy knew that his $2,000 was just sitting in an account instead of going to these charitable organizations? That's the real, again, I can't stress it enough. That's the part that hurts to see the most. But again, like I said at the beginning, it really feels like this is negligence at best. But again, it really takes the IRS to investigate this and see what these expenses and what this organization
Negligence
was doing.
at
Because from the
best.
outside looking in, it's incredibly weird to see money being raised,
Yeah.
but not distributed as it should be. It is a wild situation. But again, the real damning part about this is not the fact that this is the completionist. This is somebody that, I do respect. I had respect for. This is a situation where it makes me question every charity, right? Because, again, I would never look into this because it's run on the foundation of his late mother. And especially covering an illness that I think a lot of people, especially people watching this video, know all too well. If you got elderly family in your life. I pray every day that I never have to see my mom and dad or uncles and aunts go through dementia. I pray every day because it's a really scary situation to be in. And that's why, when I hear charity money hasn't been appropriated when it should be for stuff like this, it burns me on the inside. This isn't like childhood tabloid gossip stuff. This is serious, serious situations that need to have federal agencies looking into. That's what I'm going to put into it. And again, Gerard, instead of thinking about the perception the public will have over this video or this news story that me and Carl are covering, you need to think about the fact that the money is there. It shouldn't have mattered if me and Carl sent a message to your organization. You were thinking, should I donate the money now? Is it going to make me look guilty or not? Look, at the end of the day, you messed up. But if the money is there, it's still not too late. It's never too late to donate.
I feel
to
like the
charities
corner
you've
should be
listed,
more
because
rounded.
That's the whole point of this. The whole point is, like the foundation says, to make a fucking difference. And making a difference starts with appropriating this money to the right people to make sure the fight against dementia is alive and well. Not money doesn't do anything if it's sitting in an account just operating payroll expenses or operating expenses for a charity that should be a foundation that should be donating. If we hadn't covered this, would the Open Hand Foundation have donated in the next year, the next 5 years, the next 10 years?
No.
It's a question I'll ask forever till the end of time. Now, I don't want anybody to walk into this and think charities are automatically bad. Not all charities are bad. This is an incredibly wild case of severe mismanagement of money that should never have happened. You know, when you start seeing when you see this situation, it makes you question every charity. I'm questioning every charity, especially YouTuber run things nowadays. And what hurts the most about the story is the fact that the actual subject matter, the charity, the topic of it is so sensitive. I respected this YouTuber immensely who I covered. This wasn't a situation of me covering, somebody that was automatically on my shit list anyway, somebody that I didn't like to begin with, somebody that
Like
automatically
Keepstar.
gave me bad vibes. This is a YouTuber I respected. And I will tell you right now, before I looked into the story with Carl, I wanted to believe this was some bad dream and we came across some wild discrepancy. But everyone that I've talked to, Gerard included, knows that this is a bad thing, knows that this shouldn't have happened. And the only way to make it right is to fucking donate this money. That said, though, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike if you dislike it. I am out.
Okay. So what did we learn? You die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Yeah, sounds about right. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I like that, actually. Okay, let me put on another video. Do 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 do. Give me a second. I want to see if I can maybe shift the colors a little. Let's see. Cause I want it to be a little more. Yeah, like that. Why can't you do that? How about now? Edit. Tonal correction. No. Okay. I have to plop this on to do that. Or I could just do it like this. And then move it up several points. Ah, that's exactly what I wanted. Yeah, that's good. Wonder if you guys can hear him in the background. I want to see if I can kind of mimic this color in the back. Yeah, that's perfect. That is perfect. Mwah, chef kiss. All right. All right. Let's see. Another video, another video. Webinar. GMO. Bruh, have you guys seen the Boogie 2988? Garfield? Oh, I'm gonna get copyright striked, but I don't care. There's a Garfield trailer?
You hungry, little guy?
The fucked up thing is I was just watching the Garfield movie. I was just watching the original 2000 Garfield movie, and I was like, the worst thing about this movie is that they only did the CG with the cat. They should have made every like animal CG so that it was like, oh, the animals are in a separate world or whatever, and it's interacting with the real world. Like I think they should have did it more Smurfs. Not to say Smurfs was good. Like none of those movies where it's like character from fictional series comes to the real world and then hijinks happen are funny or good. They're all horrible. It's the same idea over and over and over. And then it's found family where everyone is wholesome and they love each other. Yay. Anyway, I'm sorry. Rant over. Oh, I'm definitely gonna get copyright strike for this. Here, let me make this bigger. I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna make this bigger. I'm gonna move it so you guys can see. Hold on just a second. Alright. Make myself just a bit bigger so you can see my full reaction. There you go. Alright, come on. Oh. I love this style already. This style is awesome. No, Garfield, no! He's alone. He doesn't have family because no one loves John Arbuckle. How did you see him? Oh! He's hungry. Oh, they ossified John Arbuckle.
You hungry, little guy?
He looks like Linguini from Ratatouille.
You want a little more?
Bruh.
And that's how I adopted John.
Is that Chris Pratt? Are you kidding me? Okay, you ruined it. Why did you... Oh, God. Ugh, you're giving me arthritis. Bro. Why is that Chris Pratt? Chris Pratt, what are you doing? Get out of here. Get out of my movie. You already ruined the Mario movie. Like the whole Mario movie, I couldn't be immersed because it didn't sound like Mario to me. I don't know what they were thinking. And then this? Garfield has never been fucking Chris Pratt. You know what Garfield's been? Garfield's been, hey, Odie, what's up? Bro, you're going like, and that's how I adopted John. Bro, that sucks. This is horrible. I'm sorry, George. My little brown bean over here is like, why are you yelling?
And that's how I adopted John.
Okay, now have you ever been with a plate? Don't eat a spatula.
No, please, no. Ow, it's so hot. Ow, it's really hurting. Ow, ow, ow.
You deserve to be seen with somebody. Say when?
Never, John. Bury me in cheese. I apologize in advance. The eating you're about to see will not be pretty. And if you have young children, this would be a good time for them to leave the room.
You ain't never seen nobody this.
Samuel L. Jackson?
Hey, Junior, this is Vic, my father. You ever jumped a train?
Whoa.
I've never jumped.
Here's that stop.
Really? Where?
Whoa.
Oh, Odie, you think he'd see that coming? Let's get it. I deserve to be
Well, I'm gonna be watching this movie.
Wait for it.
They have this movie in 3D. They have this movie in 3D, in 2D, in 3D. Oh my god! I need to watch this with my friends. Oh my god! Every summer we meet up, IRL, and I think this is the IRL meetup. Hold on. Yeah, we need to watch the Garfield movie. Oh, okay. Hold on. I'll be right back. In the meantime, I'll play some funny be right back music. Why is that moving? Stop moving that. There you go. I'll play some funny be right back music. Here. Wait, I don't have funny be right back music, I don't think. Hold on. Oh, I do. Okay, here. Here. There we go. I'll play that for now. Oh, wait. I'll be right back. mashed potatoes. This is interesting music, isn't it? I still feel the same way about these. These need to have rounder corners. Okay. That's funny. I love this song. This is funny. It was awesome. Oh, that's why. Alright, that's enough. No more of this. No more. Let's see. Are there any more funny things to watch? I would like to watch some funny things. Hmm. Bruised to do. A fox is based. Obsessed creep. Dox yourself or become an umbrella main. In Splatoon. That's funny. Yeah, I would never do that. Let's see. Oh my god, I could put on Kitchen Nightmares. Let me put on Kitchen Nightmares. I fucking love Kitchen Nightmares. They don't copyright strike anyone, I notice. If they do, well, tough titties. I don't really make money from this anyway. I'm just doing this for fun. Alright. See. Kitchen Nightmare Season 4, Season 3. I don't know. No, fuck it. I'll put on Season 3, Episode 1.
Tonight on Kitchen Nightmares,
Tonight.
Chef Ramsay visits the Spanish Pavilion.
Just put it on the fucking plate right now.
Whoa.
Get out of here.
A New Jersey restaurant that specializes in
There's the
nightly
problem.
battles.
It's in New Jersey.
It's brother against brother in the main event.
I want you to listen to me.
And a family business is on the line.
It's not the Spanish Pavilion.
The kitchen has been neglected.
Oh.
The food is a mess.
Make myself small again.
Stuck at the bottom.
And the staff is ready to mutiny.
I want to sit all the fucking food out.
Hi,
Tonight, in one of the most difficult challenges he's ever faced, Chef Ramsay tries to save a family legacy.
If your grandfather sat on my table today, he'd be beating the crap out of you.
That is
Oh, God.
out of control. That's tonight on Kitchen Nightmares.
Get out of here.
Oh, I should do it like that, shouldn't I?
Harrison, New Jersey is home to the Spanish Pavilion, located a mile and a half from Newark's historic Ironbound neighborhood, an area highly populated by Spanish restaurants. The Spanish Pavilion was opened by a man ahead of his time, Antonio Fernandez.
My grandfather was a pioneer in Spanish cuisine. He opened up in 1964, the first Spanish restaurant in the state of New Jersey. He retired after 10 years, very successful, and then came out of retirement to open the Spanish Pavilion in 1976.
Antonio finally retired for good in 1996, leaving the successful Spanish Pavilion to his daughter Balbina and her two sons, Jerry and Michael.
Table 11, please, Mom.
When we took over the Spanish Pavilion,
Why am I in the center of the screen?
Line out the door.
Bro, that's
5
funny.
years later, everything's still gone down the tube.
It's terrible. The customers complain. You see the same old menu, the same.
Are these people Spanish or Italian?
Wait, that sauce is good. I don't care. We're like a
Hold on, I gotta put some salt on these taters.
You're serving people with short shirts. It just doesn't match. Looks like you're in a wedding party in 1973.
And Jerry, they don't care anymore. They don't like to put time in the business.
Where's my brother?
Bruh.
Little by little, stop cooking.
You gotta be here more often.
And now, he's out of the kitchen. More out than in.
I'm dying to have a drink.
Bruh.
My staff might complain that I'm not here a lot, but as far as I'm concerned,
I don't know what I'm doing.
Jerry doesn't do anything.
So the mayor's coming to pick up lunch.
He's always on the phone. He's always this. He's always that.
Bruh.
I'm a councilman in my town. Tomorrow night we'll celebrate victory. I smell it in the air. And I am out of here more, but sometimes I don't want to be here enough because Michael can get a little tough.
What the hell happened to this?
Right.
Lobster bisque. Oh, fuck.
Screaming and yelling, and I guess it kind of wears you out.
You know, there's a real easy solution for this fucking problem.
Michael,
What?
stop it. Michael, stop it. Michael and Jerry have a lot of differences, and I find myself in the middle.
I don't want to hear any more about the
That's
situation.
too bad.
My mother is at this restaurant right now just to make sure that my brother and I do not kill each other.
What do you need? Huh?
Nothing.
Get out of here.
This place needs big time help.
I don't know what to do. On a Saturday night, maybe I'll do 10, 15, 20 dinners. That's not paying the bills. I still haven't even paid my fish guy. I gotta pay my fish guy. We're in the debt over $500,000-600,000. I'm scared we can't support our families on this business. So it's
What did they do for this?
I'll do anything
Ah,
it
they
takes
didn't
to
put this
succeed.
on top. They put this
Spanish
over
Pavilion
here.
is all I got.
What if I... Oh, I could put it here.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Somebody die? Did somebody pass away?
No.
No. You all look immaculately formal, but tuxedos. Undertakers at a funeral. How old are those
Where-
suits? They are beautiful. Huh? Made to measure.
Thank you.
Huh?
Thank you.
Wow.
These guys are stuck back in the 80s. They look like little penguins and they're wobbling back and forth with their little, little tuxedos.
Hi, how are you? Well, slightly underdressed. My apologies. No,
you're okay.
I guess I'll set this
I'm
up for
very
the
nervous
first
about
week
chefing
I'll be
coming
using
into the
this, which is
restaurant. I
week
wasn't
of
a fan of this idea. Michael was, and I'm a
11,
little nervous.
13.
I'm the mom,
Okay, great. Sorry, first name, excuse me?
Balbina.
Where's that from?
From Spain.
Oh, wow.
Would you like to come to the table?
Yeah.
I'd love to.
This will be Joe. He'll be your server.
Welcome to Spanish Pavilion.
Very happy to see another unique tuxedo. Wow.
Thank you very much.
You wear this every day for lunch?
Yes, lunch and dinner.
Anyway, so when did the Spanish Pavilion open?
1976.
Wow. Take me back to what it was like in his day.
My grandfather.
334,
worked 7 days a week.
45%.
At 75, he would jump behind the broiler and do the meats. I mean, if he were in his prime right now, I know he would be doing a better job than we would.
You're here 5 days?
I'm out a little more lately because I was elected as a committeeman in my town.
Politician?
Yeah, I enjoy it. I really do.
Jerry don't care for the business anymore. If you know this business, you cannot do politicians or something else.
My brother and I both went to Johnson & Wales University for this, and I worked the front of the house. My brother did more of the culinary end.
And he's the chef de cuisine.
Mike call him a chef. To me, he's not a chef. He's always playing on the phone instead of cooking for the customers.
He, well, I don't know if he's the chef, but he's in back there quite a bit.
Thank you. I'll have a little read.
No
Lovely.
problem.
Thank you.
Listen, and no playing around right now.
Don't worry about it. We're gonna nail this.
Put your phone away.
Are you ready?
Oh, yes. Let's start off with lobster bisque.
Okay, sir.
I'll go for the Brie marinara.
This is one of the house specialties.
Wonderful.
Another dish that people are coming
Please.
for, the chicken and garlic sauce on the bone.
Love it. beginning, I walked in, I thought it was a funeral. Now I'm in Spain.
Yes,
You've got me back.
Yes,
Okay, brilliant.
yes. I hope you enjoy everything.
Yeah, I can't wait.
What makes you got nothing to do with this order? I ain't hanging my boys to dry, but I'm so confident overseeing my guys that I got nothing to worry about. These guys been by my side 15 years. No, go, man, go. Let's see what he thinks.
It just looks disgusting. Very creamy. Is it always this creamy?
Yes, it's already cream, right?
It just looks like lobster was dead before they cooked it.
They're from...
The lobsters from the tank.
You want to take a look?
Okay. Is he dead?
No, I think they're just sleeping.
He must be dead.
We keep a good
Oh God.
You keep a good eye on them? Surely not. He's fucked. Dead. A dead lobster.
Yeah, he was fucking dead.
Gone.
Is he?
Ooh. What I'm concerned about is everything else in there. They've been feeding off that lobster. Then they become full of bacteria.
Mm-hmm.
That is extremely unacceptable, dangerous. People can get extremely sick with that. I'll get rid of this right now.
Okay,
Please,
good.
let me take that.
All right, bye.
Smell it.
It don't smell.
Oh my
That
God.
lobster's fresh. Even though it died, it's good.
This is my Mike. How you doing?
Hey, Michael.
Copium.
Are you good?
Good, I'm doing fine,
Yeah,
thank you.
good.
I know you saw a lobster in there that passed away. Well, we try to check that every day.
I was just slightly concerned to see the dead lobsters in there.
I try to freeze them right away, and then I make the best from that.
Okay, you must be busy.
Thank you. Enjoy.
Thank you. Okay.
I'm gonna serve you right now the chicken and garlic sauce.
What is all that in there? The grease?
Olive oil, garlic.
Have you got a little bowl? You just drain some of that out. It's like they're swimming. Thank you. Oh dear. It's like a fucking Exxon Valdez there.
Too much olive oil for you.
You think there's too much olive oil in there? It's like a heart attack waiting to happen. I hope there's a hospital nearby. The chicken tastes absolutely dreadful. I just want you to taste the chicken. Just taste that.
It's dry.
You sound like a politician now. Jerry, I'm not fucking around. That's gross. Do me a favour. Can you ask your brother to taste that? Yeah.
I want you to try this. What's the next dish?
Paella? Send the paella.
The paella?
What did Michael say?
He's trying it right now. I'm gonna find out.
Okay, fine.
What do you have to say?
I thought it was fucking good.
I'll tell him that.
Have faith on me, baby. This ain't a normal guy. It's a Brit, huh? They're pain in the neck.
He is not Spanish.
Fucking good.
Is he Spanish?
If he thought that
No,
was-
maybe they're Spaniards.
You would imagine how
Okay, I'm like South America.
The,
paella marinara.
the lobster in this paella, did it come from the tank?
Comes from the tank.
Okay.
You don't like it?
Or would you be so kind to taste it for me?
Yeah, no.
Badly seasoned.
Yeah. Does overcooked. This is ridiculous that this pan even came out.
Out of respect for your granddad, that is a joke. Give me 5 minutes, we'll have a chat together.
Can I take this?
Yeah, please. Thank you.
Chef, you like to have some dessert?
It's very kind, but I've lost my appetite. Thank you.
Are you doing stuff purposely wrong, or is this paella? I mean, is overcooked? All right. You go sit and listen. He's right about everything.
Nothing I can do about that right now.
I feel utterly embarrassed and humiliated. The way food went out, the way it did, it killed me.
Okay, I'm gonna get straight to the point. Shit bisque, dead lobsters, and the paella, the burnt shit at the bottom. This is your grandfather that put this thing together. Was he sending food out like that?
No. What was wrong with the chicken and garlic?
The chicken was way overcooked.
Maybe the piece you had was dry, but I finished the plate.
Did you cook that dish?
No, I did not cook any dishes here today.
What do you actually do, Michael?
Yeah, I don't taste everything, but I try to taste as much as I can.
You're the last line of defense. Out of every dish that I had there today, what did you taste of mine?
Every single one. At least when it came back.
When it came back.
Wow.
Sat on my table today, he'd be beating the crap out of you.
I'm proud of what went out today. This is the food I do. This is how they cook it. And I know the food over here is good.
You're fucking dreaming, Michael.
Coming up, Chef Ramsay is confronted with the most overstocked food storage he has ever seen. A kitchen whose standards are a complete disgrace.
Rancid chicken.
Oh god. I like how they play the slime sounds.
Ripped apart.
Just put it on the fucking plate right now. Shut up! What the fuck are you doing?
Michael, stop it.
Couldn't get any worse.
I love how each individual you can see each individual wrinkle on his face.
Coming up on Kitchen Nightmares.
Hi, how are you? Enjoy your meal tonight.
Welcome to Spanish Pavilion.
After an afternoon that included a dead lobster in the tank, a miserable lunch, and a head chef that doesn't cook, Chef Ramsay is anxious to observe a dinner service at Spanish Pavilion.
Oh, I don't think I should do that.
I'm gonna try the pollo capote.
I'll pick my own lobster right from the lobster tank for you.
Why are you still using the lobster tank?
Michael? He's just sitting at the bar.
At the bar?
How you doing, bro? Nice to see you.
Michael, can we get ready?
I'm ready.
Jerry, ready. See how ready you are. No one's really in the back of the house, observing and making sure everything's 100%. I think my brother should be monitoring that, watching it.
Despite head chef Michael being absent from the kitchen, dishes are being sent out.
There you go. They're here ready.
Unfortunately,
They're on the cook. You want me to cook them a little more?
It's just not done enough.
Not done enough?
they're also coming back.
Said these are undercooked and a little chewy.
Undercooked?
Yeah.
All right.
It's raw on the inside. Look at that. That's completely raw.
It's raw.
Yep. Is this normal?
Yes. They happen a lot of times. It shouldn't happen, but they happen a lot of times. The kitchen have a system. There's no one person in charge in the kitchen. It's supposed to be Mike.
With dishes coming back, Michael jumps back into the kitchen.
This came back, Michael. What was this?
I don't know what that is.
But so does Jerry. And both brothers are trying to take control of the kitchen.
Michael, take this off the window right now.
I don't know what you're pointing at, Jerry. You're driving me nuts. I won't let my brother dictate what I do or how I run my business.
Give me those crab legs right now.
Crab legs have to be finished
Michael,
cooking.
do what you're doing.
When they're done cooking, they'll come
Do
out.
what you're doing.
I am doing what I'm doing. I'm telling you about them snow crabs.
Michael.
Bruh.
Anyone work together here? I mean, this is absolutely fucking hideous.
King crab legs are already out. No, this is just snow.
No, there's no king crab legs out.
My God.
I wouldn't have known it was going to take this long. I would have definitely had something before we left. Hopefully it's worth the wait.
You get involved. You confuse me. See? Give me.
Only I take is the yellow
You
tape.
cannot touch
Listen
my...
to me. Listen to me.
Give me a pork chop. Feed him. Mike was in the middle. He tried to do everything. And he confuses a lot of people.
I need an order of Spanish potatoes and rice. And I want
Together or separate?
It doesn't matter. I don't
Tell
give a
me.
shit. Separate.
Stop yelling. I'll knock you out right here. You hear me?
We need to get organised big time. Everyone's arguing with each other and it's like no teamwork anywhere.
No.
I want the food.
I'm gonna go home in a minute.
Okay, me too. I gotta go home too. Okay, give me those
Listen
lobsters.
to me.
Give me those lobsters.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
Give them to me.
Thursday, Friday.
Listen, give me that fucking food. I want to send out. I want to send the fucking food out.
Hmm.
Come here with me. I want the fucking food out.
I need like one more.
Just leave them alone.
Give me the food that I want. The customers are waiting for the food. Everything you can.
We're okay. We're okay. We're okay.
I understand you're excited right now. You're
Leave me alone, man. Talk to me later.
Get out!
What? 1, 2, 3.
It's 2 hours into dinner service,
That's completely raw.
with dishes being returned and very little food leaving the kitchen.
Give me the food that I want. The customers are waiting for the food.
There's now chaos at Spanish Pavilion,
I want the fucking food out. Leave me a fucking alone.
Leave them alone.
and it's all too much for Michael.
Talk to me later.
Get out of here. Michael. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Stop it.
Get out of here. Michael, what's the matter with you?
Monday, Tuesday.
Stop him. Stop it out. Michael, stop it.
No way.
Michael, stop it.
Really
Michael, Michael. Okay. Michael, come here.
You gotta listen sometimes.
Relax. Just stop. And Michael, you're a fucking
Monday,
ogre. Just talk.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
What are you doing to that man? That guy's here to help you. I know you. Well, then what the fuck are you doing? Michael should never touch somebody.
Stop it.
Michael had no right to do that. Michael should not do that. That's where my brother sometimes doesn't get it. So let's get back in normal here. Go take a breather.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
He can flip like this sometimes, yeah.
Can't work like that.
Yeah, I'll put in Sunday.
Jumping around like
I don't really stream Sunday.
Calm down.
Michael.
Calm down.
Michael, you calm down now and stop making a big show out of this.
I'm not, Mom.
Stop it.
I was the one that made the show out of this. Again, it's my
Stop
fault.
it. Stop
Again,
it,
it's my
Michael.
fault, Mom.
Michael.
Again, it's my fault.
Stop it.
Yeah. I lost my temper. In the heat of the moment, it happens. But you gotta calm down, regroup, and just breathe.
With Michael cooling off outside, the kitchen manages to pull it together,
Five's ready. Take it out.
sending out the last orders of the night.
Have a good night. Thank you.
Ugh. Yikes. That's bad.
Okay, what a day. I've never, ever seen such a disorganized, fragmented service ever. Disaster. Confusion in the kitchen, chaos in the dining room.
Lots of confusion.
Michael, I thought you were supposed to be running the kitchen. I don't think you realize how bad tonight was. I'll see you in the morning.
Ooh, that looks good.
After a night in which 21 dishes came back during dinner service,
That's completely raw. Oh my God, it's raw.
Chef Ramsay comes in early to do a little investigating.
What is in there? They're not drumsticks. They're crab sticks. Just dumped in here on top of another bag of Alaskan crab. No dates, no labels. How on earth are you supposed to run a business when you've got no idea what's in the freezers? What is down here? My God, it gets worse. Look at it. It's absolutely jam-packed. Chicken after chicken after chicken. My big worry is how much chicken does this restaurant really need? I mean, there's just bags of it. And not only that, but the smell is horrific. Oh, my God. Look at these fillets. I've seen less packs at an army base. It's over 50 packs of meat. And whoever's buying this needs to be fired. Now, what worries me about this is there's one more fridge upstairs. What is that? Fucking pigeon.
Are there?
Oh my God.
That was. I remember this. Yeah, there are pigeons in there.
Look, dead. Decomposed, soft, dead. Oh, that's the snails. Oof, how?
Escargot.
What is that in there?
More like
That
go
is a
to the
raw
fucking
dead
hospital.
That is disgusting.
It's 2 hours into Chef Ramsay's inspection. Michael,
It's
Balbina,
2
and
hours
Jerry
into
arrive
his
unaware of
inspection.
what Chef Ramsay is doing and what
Chef
he has
Ramsay
uncovered.
is
Morning, Chef.
out here.
I just need you for 2 minutes. Who in the hell buys produce here? Who's responsible for that?
I am.
You are. Fucking pigeon. What I'm trying to look at are the profits, the purchasing, the thousands of dollars waste. These here,
They came in yesterday.
that's dead. Let's have a little look round here. Jerry, please. And you wonder why I don't like your sauce. That is a dead lobster. And the freshest thing in this kitchen is that pigeon flying around. And he's lucky he's still alive.
I thought that the kitchen was in somewhat disarray. Did I think it was that bad? No.
I'd love to turn around and say, that's it. Have you seen what's downstairs in the fridge? Where do I start with this? Look at all this fucking meat here.
I wanted to make sure I was ready. For whatever
Ready
came
for
my
what?
way. Whatever.
Help me,
came
Michael.
whatever
Ready for
came
what?
My way.
Whatever came your way.
I don't know what to expect.
You're burning money you haven't got.
Why is this like this?
And
What happened, Michael? Somebody's not doing their job in the kitchen.
There's expensive produce here.
This is ridiculous.
yeah, my fault. And my fault on that refrigerator.
I'm disappointed
Oh,
that so
God.
much was ordered in advance. There's no excuse for that.
Spend some time together. I've got to wash my fucking hands before I get diagnosed with fucking staphylococci.
Staphylococci. You know that he gives a shit because he knew exactly what the fuck.
The office, the ordering.
What's the most
What the fuck that was.
I gotta iron that out, Mom.
This is the most important.
And I try my hardest.
I don't know what to tell you about all this meat and everything here. I'm out of here right now.
It's overwhelming. I just don't have the answers.
Belmina, this is so sad, you know. What would your father say if he walked in here and saw that?
No, my father, of course, would be upset. What I saw down there today, it's not the Spanish pavilion.
No.
It's not what I was brought into. The quality of the food meant a lot to my father. It's upsetting, and I would hope things wouldn't get to the extreme that I have to close the doors. I don't know right now what's going through his mind. But his concentration right now is totally off. He's all over the place.
It shows.
Jerry has to put in a little more too. And when he's here, he should concentrate on the restaurant. Forget all your politics.
Jerry needs Michael. Michael needs Jerry. They now have to roll up their sleeves, work together, but more importantly, we've got to set the differences aside as brothers and stop being so stubborn. Because that's what they are, and the business is fragmented.
Coming up,
I want you to listen to me.
Michael and Jerry are at it again.
Just put it on the plate right now.
And Chef Ramsay is fed up with the brothers
Michael, support!
and the food that is leaving the kitchen.
You can't serve that shit tonight.
At this point, we're just going to shut it down.
Oh, stop! Stop!
You don't want to miss what's coming up next on Kitchen Nightmares.
I really don't.
Today, Chef Ramsay is determined to move the Spanish pavilion in the
Oh.
right direction. And he knows one step is getting Michael back to where he belongs.
I want you to think of something that you want to cook.
In the kitchen, cooking.
Something that can go on tonight as a special.
Yes, Chef. Right out of college, I had a lot of passion. I had a lot of creativity. I would come up with dishes a little easier. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to come up with something that's going to impress the chef.
Right, first of all, I want to do a chicken and garlic. Yeah, a modern version. I want you to work with me at the same time. I started off with olive oil. Start off with butter, it's going to burn.
I'm excited about having the opportunity to learn from one of the top 5 most famous chefs in the world.
You got that nice saute sear on the chicken. From there, you put it over the top and then just scoop up a touch of that sauce. Modern Spanish cuisine. What do you think that you want to cook?
My grandfather's really well known for some octopus.
Okay.
And I want to make some octopus with
Nice. Go for it.
I'm nervous right now. I hope this dish comes out right. Through the years, I've lost some of my passion for this kitchen. So far, it looks good. I know that Chef Ramsay can help me by bringing my passion back, and I'm looking forward to it. This is the octopus.
Why did this guy give me like Adam Sandler vibes?
Roast potatoes.
Yes.
Yeah. Good. It's nice. Yeah, I like it. Presentation as well. I like it. And tonight, I want you this side of the line, right? Yeah?
Yes, Chef.
Chef Ramsay's chicken and garlic dish and Michael's octopus special are going on tonight's menu.
Alright, now it's time to get rid of these
It's a modern
sketches.
version of a garlic chicken.
But after serving the
This is
same old
pretty
menu,
good.
Special back to me.
I'm sorry.
20-year veteran Joe is having a hard time with the change.
Chicken chef on the bone with the garlic.
Chicken chef on the bone.
Come on, you can do it, Joe.
Yeah, but you're making me nervous now.
I'm making you nervous.
Yes, chef.
Just put your head in there for 2 minutes. Cool it down. Head in there. That's it. There you go. Stay there for 2 minutes.
It is so nice.
Right.
Hi, how are you? Can follow me, please? Thank you.
let's go, yeah?
Chef Ramsay knows the success of this restaurant depends on Jerry and Michael working together.
Michael.
Yes, sir.
I want to look at you, yeah? And I want this level of communication much better than we had last night.
So tonight, both brothers are assigned to do what they do best. Michael cooking behind the line.
All right, listen. Try to take care of this area.
And Jerry running the pass.
Michael, listen at me.
I'm
Look at me
listening.
look at me 1 minute. If the shit hits the fan, I want you to listen to me.
Yes, sir.
No,
There we
I mean,
go.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I gotta admit, I'm a little nervous right now. I don't know what to expect. I'm afraid of failure.
I might fuck up, but just remind me, we can handle this, all right?
We're gonna see.
The chicken today is the chicken, our chef. A little wine called Jerez from Spain, cherry wine. Okay? Lemon juice and a little touch of butter.
There goes the first ticket, right?
Let me have a chicken special, Mike.
First order comes in, there's a special on, right?
It's good, it's good.
It's like perfect, bro, but it scares me. I just don't trust.
You can see in his eyes he's a little nervous. So hopefully we get it for the night.
Okay, I'll take that chicken and garlic out. First one of the night. Go, table 6.
Despite Michael's lack of confidence,
I'm not gonna be able to do it.
the specials are not only leaving the kitchen,
Oh, wow.
the customers
This is really good.
are thrilled with what they are receiving.
Delicious.
I like it.
Wow.
With the dining room now full and orders pouring into the kitchen,
I don't know what's going on.
Michael, not used to being on the line, is starting to buckle under the pressure.
All right, give me table 3 or 6. We gotta get this food out.
There's no rush.
Well, there's a little bit of a pressing now.
We'll let him wait.
Well, it's been taking an awful long time. Too long to wait.
Jerry, is it me or food's taking a long time to come out?
Yes, that's
Too slow.
too slow.
Way too slow.
Tables are gonna get up and leave in 10 seconds. I need table 13.
It's about 3 minutes away. Don't keep asking.
But we have all these tables waiting for food, and Michael is overwhelmed with his kitchen duties, and I need him to focus.
Just put it on the fucking plate right now. Shut up!
Come on, guys.
As tensions escalate in the kitchen, very little food is making its way out to the dining room. And one customer who was lucky enough to receive food
The chicken's dry and mushy.
isn't exactly happy.
Able to have chip.
I didn't like it. Jerry, it's not normal. It's not fucking normal.
That one chicken that just didn't smell right.
Oh, come on. Oh, no. Jerry.
Yeah?
Michael.
Yes, chef.
Urgently, quickly. Smell. It's gone. No, smell it. Don't just say fucking, yeah. It's gone. You can't serve
It's
that
gone.
shit tonight.
I felt utterly
Whoa.
embarrassed and humiliated. At this point, we're just going to shut it down.
Oh, stop. Stop.
The fucking
It's an hour
edit.
and a half into dinner service. And while
It's an
Jerry
hour and a
Michael
half into
continue to
dinner
crash in the
service.
kitchen,
Just put it on the fucking plate right now. Shut up!
Chef Ramsay discovers something disturbing.
Oh, no.
Spoiled chicken in the Spanish pavilion.
You can't serve that shit tonight. Oh, no. Al, have you got chicken in the fryer? Did you pass that chicken? Hey,
I got
Don't,
one.
don't
here.
serve it. Don't
don't
serve it.
fucking dare.
Sal, go get me a chicken. Let's cut an order real quick, fresh right now.
Michael, how many fresh chickens are downstairs?
A case and a half.
A case and a half downstairs in the fucking fridge, and he's serving you that sticky shit. You're cooking it, and it's off.
Oh
You
my
know, I
god.
don't know why that chicken got there.
We've got fresh chickens downstairs.
You know what? We
God.
gotta use that fresh chicken then.
Shit's going down in El's kitchen.
You have to focus.
All right, we have the chicken and garlic. They're using the one
Thank
from
you.
downstairs.
Thank you.
If you're gonna keep the customers waiting, you've got to make sure it's right.
I'm not gonna let it crumble. Go get it. We gotta get this food out. Give me that chicken and garlic. Let's go.
Jerry, you'll get the chicken and garlic when it's done, please.
Out. Out. Give me table 2. Fuck this. Give me table 2.
That's it.
With Jerry clearly stepping up as the leader,
Take this to table 2.
the evening is salvaged, and food is leaving the kitchen once again.
Everything's coming out right now.
At the end of the day, getting that food out is like a relief.
Thank you. You might have had to wait like an hour, but we'll get it down eventually.
Honestly, tonight was better. Everybody liked the specials, but let's not get too excited about tonight because the quality control. has to be much better.
You're absolutely right.
And Michael, your cooks are passing you stinking rancid chicken, but you didn't spot it. Jerry, I thought your performance tonight was bloody good.
Thank you, Chef.
Tonight was better. Hopefully, we're headed in the right direction.
Good night.
With the Spanish Pavilion at least
There.
headed in the right direction, Chef Ramsay and his team work overnight to give the Spanish Pavilion a modern makeover.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Chef.
Good to see you all. Let's be honest, not much has changed over the last 30 years, right?
Correct.
Today is the beginning of a new era. And through that door is your future. Are you ready to see it? Michael, are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Come on in. Look at this. Beautiful.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about.
This is the most boring part of the episode, in my opinion.
Warm, inviting atmosphere. We removed the stained glass.
Warm,
Feel.
Unreal.
inviting
We've increased
atmosphere.
the seating. So we have a lovely banquet. Tablecloths have gone.
Gone.
All the tables have been replaced.
For that.
This is walnut. It's modern and it's warm. On the tabletops, we have the most amazing china.
Oh, baby.
Provided by Tabletops Unlimited.
Awesome.
How exciting is that?
I love it, baby.
It's amazing. I feel like I'm in another restaurant. I couldn't believe the openness of the dining room. Glad to see the tablecloths gone, the new plates, the Spanish look. I felt like I was in Spain. It's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't like that. I need to do this again.
Following the much-needed redesign, Chef Ramsay now turns his attention to attracting new customers.
When your grandfather opened his restaurant there, he did not face the competition that you now face. I really do mean competition. Look at that. 2010, 40 Spanish restaurants within a 2-mile radius of your front door. Having studied the neighborhood, all these restaurants are serving the same bloody food. You have an opportunity now to stand out. Are you ready to see your dishes?
Oh, yes.
Come with me. Let's go. Please, come through. Small tapas is the taste of Spain. Authentic, delicious, and homemade. You have to push the tapas. This is what turns this restaurant around. A roasted lamb, Spanish meatball in a fresh tomato sauce. Bacon wrapped dates, yes. Sauteed prawns, the garlic, a little bit of shaved fennel. Olives, manchego cheese, yeah. We're going for flavor, simplicity, we're going for Spain.
I love the new menu. To be different is incredible. That is the key to make our restaurant stand out.
But just as important, here are your new waiters. Come in, come in, come in, come in. Look at these guys, come in.
Okay.
Black. Amazing. They now no longer look like undertakers.
Bruh.
You love it.
That's what I love it.
Oh, baby.
He's kind of right about that one.
Well, look good.
I love this guy.
Okay, tonight is your night. There's nothing that you cannot do here. Good luck.
Thank you.
Chef, an order comes in, who's touching that ticket?
Who do you think?
Jerry?
That's right. He's
And
expedited.
I'm going to give it right there.
Absolute definite.
But Jerry, he's going to lose the tickets, I'm afraid.
He will not lose it. Why are you talking so negatively?
Oh, no, I'm trying to foresee a
I don't
possible
foresee. Just focus.
You're right.
Yeah?
Yes.
You're thinking too hard. It must hurt.
Right now, I have to trust my brother, and I don't know if I could do that. I'm worried that the whole thing could fall apart.
With over 40 Spanish restaurants in 2 square miles,
This is our new menu.
Chef Ramsay's menu overhaul will now have the Spanish Pavilion standing out.
The croquetas is great.
Excellent. And then we'll do paella.
But will the brothers be able to pull it off?
Here we go. First order coming in. 1 meatball, 1 manchego croquettes, and the clams with chorizo. Come on, guys. This first order. We got to do it right.
Okay.
Table 2, appetizers. Go.
I'm sending you a potato wraps with dates table left.
Okay. Looks wonderful, brother. Okay, let's go. This is gone. Let's go. After that's a rack of lamb medium.
How is it?
Fantastic.
Yummy. How is it?
Good.
Yeah?
I like it.
The sauce is so spicy and tasty. Love it.
I think they love those hot plates.
And it's a
I think
great
that
way
was
of
a great idea that you came came up with.
Extra revenue.
I've had them in Spain, but these are much better. We are Tobin Party of 12.
As the dining room fills up,
Another order coming in.
orders continue to pour in, and it's time for the kitchen to face its first big test.
Send me that table 6 in.
Table 6 didn't we send out? That went out. 6 went out.
No,
Jerry.
it didn't.
6 went out, Jerry. Or maybe not.
No,
Here
it didn't. No, it
Okay,
didn't.
here
No,
is,
it
here
didn't.
is, here it is.
Right?
2 meatballs.
No, Michael, table 6 doesn't have any meatballs.
Michael, let Jerry do his job.
I think Michael is overwhelmed and he doesn't focus. And that's what we have to deal with almost every day with Michael.
That's it. Go. 17.
Jerry, whoa. You got the croquetas, Jerry? He left without them.
For who, Michael?
For the order is 1 mussels.
No.
No, you're right.
Get organized, buddy. Yeah? Like a fucking rabbit in a headlight. Look at him. Let's go.
Michael's confusion in the kitchen turns the dining room
Wonder what's taking them so long.
Ah. Perfect.
into a waiting room.
Michael, listen to me. Michael, listen.
Michael!
And Jerry's attempt to restore the communication
Listen to me. Listen to me.
falls on deaf ears.
I need a shrimp right now, Sal.
Table 5.
Sir, did 7 get their appetizers?
Table 5. No, table 7 did not. But before table 7, I need table 5.
It's not gonna cook any quicker than where you asked for it, brother.
Right, you.
Oh, bruh.
Step up to the mark a little bit, okay? And work with your team.
We all know Michael feels that he has to be in control at all times.
Jerry, it's my line.
So the reality is, if the person on the other side of the line is expediting the food, that person is the orchestra leader. He's got to listen to that person no matter what. And right now, I'm that person.
Michael, you have table 7 over there, please?
Did not go out.
No. Give me 3 skirt steaks over there right away.
Right here, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Michael, support!
It's relaunch night at the Spanish Pavilion. And while the restaurant feels new, the mounting pressure has brought out the old Michael.
No, I don't like that.
And the restaurant is teetering on disaster.
I need table 5.
Did not go out.
No. Give me 3 skirt steaks over there right away.
Right here, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Michael, come here. 2 seconds.
Michael!
You have to keep it together. He's your brother. You can't do that in front of the fucking team. You've got to show him some fucking respect. Yes, it's hard, but you've got to back off. He's up to his eyeballs in the fucking weeds and you're laying into him. Fucking slow down. It's your brother, and it's your business and his business. Got it?
Yes, chef.
Come on.
Yes, chef. Chef Rams is 100% right. I cannot argue with my brother. I overdid it, man. I made a mistake, and it won't happen again. I'm gonna learn, and it's gonna be better.
Right, regroup and organize after that.
Jerry, what would you like?
I need those clams, and I need that paella marinara for 2, and then after that's a rack of lamb medium.
In my hand, sir.
That's it right there, right? Okay.
Ooh, hot. That's very hot.
Okay, gambas. Let's do the
Ooh.
bar. I need an order of gambas.
Coming right now.
That's what I need.
With Michael
I
and
kind of
Jerry
like that.
finally
Looks
working
like
together,
stars.
I need patatas bravas.
Be right out. That's what I was. Be right out.
the two brothers complete dinner service on a high.
I'm nearly done with this.
So good.
That's your dessert.
Very good.
All right? Okay.
This is good.
Best Spanish restaurant in this area.
Tonight confirmed that the Spanish Pavilion is back on the map and ready to compete. But tomorrow, it starts all over again.
Tonight
168.
wasn't perfect.
But
Oh,
we did
there
make
we were.
an amazing transformation.
Thank you, Chef.
It was wonderful to meet you.
Likewise. Likewise,
Thank
likewise.
you. Just to hear the chef say, you guys can do it, really got to my sons.
You two, 30 seconds in the bath, please. Together.
I don't think this is open anymore. That's a sad
Work
thing.
together and you concentrate, you got a good business here.
You have an amazing opportunity now to really turn this restaurant around. But it requires both of you. Jerry, I thought you were just some politician. You are a genuine leader.
Thank you, Chef. Thank you.
Great potential. Michael, a big heart, but you've got to focus behind that line. If you stay focused and master those dishes, you'll get there.
I promise you, I will. I promise you. Chef Ramsay came here, and I had the intentions that he was going to help put this place back on track. I think he did more than what I expected. I think he ignited my passion in the kitchen again, put me closer with my brother. This is what we needed.
And look after each other. Good night. When I first arrived here, I was greeted by a dead lobster and a restaurant stuck in the 70s. And in just a matter of days, the Spanish pavilion has been transformed. But this restaurant will only succeed if those two brothers find a way to stay united and work together. Big brother, little brother.
In the weeks that followed,
Okay, take this to the table too. Give me those clams.
Jerry embraced his role as expediter
Give me the frijoles.
and is now devoting more time to the restaurant.
And I need a filet mignon medium well. You have that working, right? Jerry, medium well I was waiting on.
Michael is staying in the kitchen
Let's go, there you go, there you go, there you go.
and cooking full time. And the new menu is being well received by the customers.
The menu looks awesome. Yeah.
More importantly, these brothers are united and carrying on the successful legacy left to them by their grandfather.
There we are.
Next
It looks
time
really good.
on Kitchen Nightmares, Gordon Ramsay heads to West Babylon, New York to help two former waitresses
I can't do this.
I just hate this tone now.
who are chasing the American dream. These owners are in for the fight of their life,
Let me work.
and everyone
I got a fucking comment about every fucking thing.
is on edge.
Oh, good.
In one of the most emotional kitchen nightmares ever,
We lost our way.
Chef Ramsay may be forced to do the unthinkable.
Close your business. Close it.
That's always edited though. He's always like, if you can't, blah blah blah, then just close the business. It's never like, oh, he's telling someone to close the business.
Tonight,
Even though they really like to play with you. Yeah, I'm gonna try 59. What does that look like? Oh, that's not that. 59. Yeah, that looks more like shadow. This is nearly done. I'm gonna do some like edits on this, and then you guys will probably see this in like the tomorrow or the next few days. But I have been streaming for nearly 4 hours, and it has been very fun. Hope everyone has a good night. Tomorrow I want to try doing like the BRB card. I finished the BRB card and finish the starting soon. I actually kind of do really like making like a little drawing to say starting soon every time. Like that's really fun for me. But I want to see if I could do like a starting soon card. But I know the most important one is the BRB, because I feel as though with how often I need to get up and like, you know, just do my thing, I need to have that ready. I want to move this down. Well, let me move this down really quick. Do 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 do. Move all of this down. And then you go here. Alright, that gives the top more room to breathe. Because there's like... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'll keep editing this and making it good, but I love you guys, and... Oh yeah, I need to make an ending card too, because I feel kind of awkward always just being like, I'm stopping stream, bye, and then that's the end, so I'll have like a little ending, like, bye-bye card up. So yeah. There's art projects on my own stream, and then I'm trying to make another video with a voiceover with the funny little ha 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 voiceover. But you know, it's not that funny. That's the thing, Cause I could shit out content, but I don't feel comfortable doing that if I don't find it fucking funny. Like, if I just am narrating a bunch of random things, it's not really fun. It needs to have a theme. Like, I think I need to go on Am I the Asshole and, like, just read out, like, a bunch of those, like, really wacky heritage posts. Because there's a lot of weird Am I the Asshole, like, posts that are very strange. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing right now. More videos. I want to upload a video like once a week. I don't want to make any promises though, because I feel as though whenever I make a promise, I always tend to like kind of be like, well, on my schedule this week that doesn't really work out. I also like get really fatigued really quickly. I have like a thyroid condition, so I'm kind of sparing with my energy. But I do want to upload a video a week, so at least it's like constant, there's no like big gaps in content anymore. And I'm probably going to be unlisting a lot of those older videos or privating them. So if you really enjoy them, download them and use them as blackmail later. I'm looking at you, Mike. I don't even know him, Mike. I'm just fucking around. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon, and I love all of you. Stay safe.